Hola, 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 ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZSR and welcome to the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Weekly, and it's the NA variant. Welcome to Saturday Night Live on ZSR. OTR, Atrocid, Kuiper, and Melky on commentary. 2 people restreamed for a change, and an NA weekly that basically starts on time. What is this? It's great. So, without further ado, let's hand it over. Folks, take it away.
I don't know why it was Saturday Night Live randomly.
Yeah,
Because it's Saturday night, and
that
it's
caught
live.
that caught me so off guard.
But it's Saturday, and it's night, and it's live. So,
all right,
yeah, you know,
your argument is sound.
I know.
Thank you, Trez.
Sure.
Yes, thank you. Even though that was probably the least convincing, it's great I've ever heard. Looking at this start, I feel like people are going to be afraid. An on-time start, light medallion, Zelda's lullaby, what's happening?
I mean, an instant Kakariko village start, though, for adults, not going to be too bad, though. And, okay, well...
I am shocked to see that Kakariko is Way of the Hero.
Melky, we're going to be done in less than 2 hours. Guaranteed. The most jet seed of all jet seeds is about to happen.
Yeah, except now you've said it, and we're going to be here for 4 hours. That's how it goes.
I put it out there into the universe, and now everything goes downhill from here.
Yes, that's my experience. Okay. Vanilla storms in the windmill over on Erlwyn's side. So, I mean, that's nice. I believe that they have shut off Scrub Sanity, so it's a little less powerful than it was a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I actually checked the most recent. Unfortunately, it's been a while since I've actually gotten to watch a standard seed. I've been doing a lot of scrub settings. I've been doing some blitz here and there. So I literally in the Discord this morning, I was like, so can you guys remind me what the standard settings are? But you are right. Scrubs are off. Deku Tree is open. A lot of the hints are back to kind of a standard thing. And the Ganon's Castle boss key, or I guess the lock on the boss door, is removed. So there will be an item on the light arrow cutscene. So
that's right. I do remember reading that. What's the worst item that could be on their chat? What really awaits us here? What's hidden behind that Spirit and Shadow Medallion check?
What would be the worst? Well, it's hard to... my initial instinct was just to say vanilla light arrows, but I guess that's not too terrible. I've had that in a seed before, actually, with that setting on, so...
Yeah, I mean... You need the medallions anyway. Is that really even inconvenient? It's annoying, but...
Nace, that is true. Oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say that Storms is a very powerful Way of the Hero. That if that is what it is, we have not seen everything in Kakariko. Obviously, we haven't seen anything in everything in Kakariko yet, because we may not at all this entire seed, because there's about 30 checks there, so...
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of a slideshow on Rock Chalk's side, but I know sometimes this ends up smoothing out a little. Just takes a little while for the internet to be happy with streaming.
Prelude on the Sunsong check.
Okay. I mean, convenient.
This opening, song start's pretty good, actually.
Okay, since Rock Chalk stream is a PowerPoint presentation, let's swap him out, shall we? Because that's no fun.
I was actually going to make a joke that Earlweird and Rock Chalk were the only 2 people in the race today, which is why we had the 2 of them on. Oh, what the hell? Okay, yeah, all right. That's it. There were 2 people in this weekly race. Everyone is busy and just unavailable.
Yeah. They saw that Kuiper commented, they were like, yeah, no, I'm out.
I'm gonna... It's probably been a year since I've done commentary here, and people are already bailing. People already think that I'm just some bad luck omen. I don't understand what it is.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta steer into that. Just, yes.
Ooh!
I am a bad omen. Hey, okay. Early magic. Real nice.
Yeah, very good chance that he has the exact same things. So,
yes. We'll get that tracker updated. It looks like What the Hells has a personal tracker up, so it actually looks accurate, so great. Everyone is starting the same way.
Well, when you start in the potion shop with the very first hint you read being Kakariko Way of the Hero. Also, shout out to that quarter heart that Earl is on. Half a heart for
what the hell's on half a heart?
Man.
Perhaps this is an unhealthy seed.
You often get that a lot with these jet seeds.
You said it again.
Listen, I'm gonna just keep putting it out there until it's proven wrong. We already have Song of Storms. There's no other crappy song that could be on AD. There isn't.
I'm gonna speak required chickens into the universe then, just to even this out.
Well, then we're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a fight live here on Restream if we're gonna talk about required chickens.
Right. Yeah, Kinra, Requiem, there are so many songs that could still force an AD here. We just won't know until the runners kindly check the pedestal for us.
Okay, that certainly seemed like the only thing we got in this early Kakariko dip was Song of Storms, so...
Mm-hmm.
Nocturne on OoT. Oh, here are our dungeons. Forest, Fire, Shadow,
okay,
Spirit,
I was getting concerned.
Jabu.
It's like 2 vanilla medallions? Is this actually rando?
Has anybody out there ever had completely vanilla medallions? Has that ever happened to anybody? Has to have happened to somebody.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, we have 3 vanilla medallions, counting light medallion. That's,
Oh, I didn't even think about that one. Storms in the Windmill. That is... Was that light arrows on top? Was that light arrows just chilling on top of Dodongo's cavern?
Well,
it was something very shiny and gold.
No! Did that actually say Nocturne on OoT?
No, it didn't.
Can someone... Yes, it did.
Damn it! Damn it! Alright, well...
This is actually your fault.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I can't believe it. I can't believe this would ever happen.
That's hilarious.
Hyper.
Oh, it's a strength.
What should I say?
What, Trez? This is not my fault. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here.
Always your fault.
I'm gonna sit here and drink my water. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll go get a snack. It's not like it's not like this isn't gonna take 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I mean, definitely make sure you're hydrated and have some snacks, folks, because we could be here a little while.
Well, let's see. What? Oh, another strength upgrade. Wow.
Okay, super free strengths.
2 Sphere 0 strengths, so you might want to stay away from the runners. I'm staying as far away as I can. It didn't seem to help. Haunted Wasteland is Wath.
Oh, okay. I mean, at least it's...
Wow.
It's not foolish, which is the worst thing to see. Like, thanks, game. What a waste, but... Way of the Hero, that... There's not a lot of ambiguity there.
It is pretty good information, though, to know that you're gonna need, effectively, your Shadow Temple starter pack before you even get that Way of the Hero.
Mm-hmm.
So... pretty decent thing to see. And that basically means, let's see, what are our stones? I don't know what the order is, but it's...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I don't know what specific stones it is, but what are the 3?
I think they're accurate as far as order goes. So Dodongo's, Deku, and Water. Which... Okay. We moved back to... Open Deku?
We did, yes. Well, 2 of those are relatively free, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially with that strength. Like, obviously they still logically need a bomb bag to complete Dodongo's, but they can sure start clearing that out quick. These 2 runners have gone very different paths, actually. So, what the hells did go Child? Got that strength off of Child shooting. Earl Weird, not Wind. Still adult, looks like he's pushing some songs and info.
Yeah, after that opening Kakariko start, hey, free shield!
Yay!
So... Milkweed, I know that you and I differ on the chickens aspect of this. Where are you on the buying a shield versus never buying a shield?
You know, I follow the team buy a shield responsibly.
Okay.
If you have the money, you're going into a dungeon and you're passing by the shield shop, just buy it. Oh no. Yet another vanilla song. And Spirit Temple Way of the Hero. How about you, Kuiper? Are you just firmly don't buy a shield? Do you buy a shield?
I buy a shield almost every seed. Like, yeah. I am definitely one of those people that will sit there and farm the pot inside of the Damp A race room until I get to 80.
Fair. And Sun Song. Okay.
Not a vanilla song. And a slingshot back here in the back portion. Yo, nice Baron hint. Nice Baron hint.
Yep. I mean, it was too kind with the Haunted Wasteland Way of the Hero. And a slingshot. That is good to have.
Split second there, I thought, oh my god, Earl just read that so fast. He's like, oh wait, no. He's filling out his tracker. Okay. I was like, oh my god, this guy's a legend.
I know. Whenever I am tracking a runner, is that double magic?
It's another magic just hanging out. Okay.
All right, game. Perhaps this is a Jet AD seed.
A couple of those in some of the tournaments that have been going on recently, and it is possible. I mean, especially with kind of the way our Way of the Heroes are shaping up, with that Haunted Wasteland, you're going to need, obviously, magic, which we already have, Dins, and some form of Crossing the Wasteland to basically get whatever that is. And then, of course, on your way over there, we already basically can assume that these runners are going to have silvers relatively soon, given where they are. So that Spirit Temple Way of the Hero could potentially be something they hit up relatively early. Trez did roll this seed, yes.
This really awkward seed. Trez's own words. Alright. Oh, the Stone of Agony. Kicking off meme percent. Nice and strong.
We can read hints now. Oh wait, this isn't 1.0.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. People remember. People remember out there. Oh! Okay, he was... I, for a split second there, for some reason, I thought those were golds.
Oh,
for
no,
like
just silvers.
Oh my god, I don't know why I was thinking that Earl already had silvers. I'm like, no way, he just got golds. I'm like, oh wait, that was the one that what the hell's got.
Yep. Alright, looks like what the hell's gonna go is this field into Kokiri, or is he gonna go... Yeah, not going Valley by the looks of it. And Richard's mom being a jerk today.
Get a little bit of your money back there from the scrub.
Yeah. Kind of nice.
Good value.
Oh.
Well, hell, this is going to Gerudo Valley before going to Kakariko.
I stand corrected.
Or to Kokiri's. You know, it's one of those things, whenever, I don't know how long ago it was when we started incorporating random spawns. I mean, this route basically went from the route everybody did to the route that almost nobody does, because you're almost never over here from the start. But I think with that child spawn, I think this is worth it just to get it out of the way, honestly. You never have to think about it. You're going to get another hint stone.
Right. And I wonder sometimes, like, I feel like runners go Valley Lake when they've been kind of burned by it recently. And I feel like I remember what the hell's having a little trouble in a seed recently because of missing something in Valley.
Get that psychological part of it out of the way. Like, all right, my logical first hookshot was here. I didn't have it for 2 hours. Let me just go over here and get validated, apparently. No, what the hell? Didn't pick it up? How dare he?
I'm counting it. That's 2 out of 5 for meme percent.
He looked at it. He at least considered it.
Yep. Thought about it.
Ban him. Yeah, let's just ban him. Yeah, man. What a...
Did that say Furor's Wind on Big Goron?
It did, yeah. Kind of an unfortunate spot for Furor's, honestly.
Yeah. It is, Is it back to claim check only?
That I don't know, actually. I'm not exactly sure.
If it's season 3, it should be, if I am remembering correctly.
Well, that is a very, very big command. Let me read. I'm going to read all of this out loud. You ready for this? I'm going to read all of it. I'm not going to.
Okay, you read that. I will. Oh, it's anywhere prescription to claim check. All right. 40 dead.
Interesting that both of our runners have decided to go child relatively early, but when relatively different paths as a child. Like, Earl's over here in Kakariko collecting some skulls. I believe he's probably going to go check Dampe digging, whereas what the hells was just taking that spawn and clearing out Lake, South Hyrule, and I'm assuming this is going to lead him over to Deku Tree. Bottom of the well is barren.
Sorry, I need to refresh, apparently. But yeah, I mean, being child makes a little more sense with the Lost Woods and Kakariko Way of the Hero. Like, they did the adult checks that they were able to. Child would be all that's left in there, and following that Storm's potential Way of the Hero, that's, I mean, you're gonna follow that into well, right? That's how that works.
Potentially. I think that could be early on here. You have, I don't know how many more bomb shoes Earl has. I don't think he would commit all of them to the bottom of the well, but he does have ZL and Song of Storms right here. So if he even so much as dips into the bottom of the well, he is already giving up some time to what the hell's based on this routing, getting that hint.
Mm-hmm.
If he does it, and see if he decides to maybe put off the well until he gets a a bomb bag or maybe more bomb chews. Is he... Oh, he is going bottom of the well. Okay, so this already is looking a little bit better for what the hell's between the two of them. Power of those hints. Hints are very, very powerful.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He's probably going to do... I mean, most of this, right? You may just save Scum the chews. He's going to full clear this whole place.
Probably. I mean, like you said, it's 6 chews and it's easy enough to scum them that I think a lot of runners would take this risk. But yeah, that is some time.
I don't think there was anything item-wise down in South Hyrule, so really the only value that what the hell's got out of it was that hint, and he's probably thinking like, oh, okay, that's a decent hint to read, when in reality, he's already saving, you know, upwards to, I don't know how long it'll take Earlweir to clear this out, but it's got to be at least over maybe close to 10 minutes that he's going to spend in here if he full clears it.
Oh gosh, is it that long? I always feel like I feel like 5 to 6 is what I usually hear.
I was gonna say 5 or 6, but I wanted to say 10 just to like be safe, maybe. You don't know how his Dampe fight will go, so not Dampe. I always say Dampe instead of Dead Hand too.
I mean, I feel like doing a fist fight with Dampe would be a lot more satisfying than having to chase after the ghost.
just like roll up into the graveyard while he's there, just working, and just fist fight him.
Yeah, exactly.
And then if you beat him, he gives you an item.
Yeah. You don't have to dig for 1,000 attempts to get the piece of heart. You just get it.
Implying Dampe isn't the second Dead Hand, right? That was the Stinger chest. I didn't check I think it was just a Bloopy, right? Yeah, Boomerang chest is dead.
Yep.
So here's the question. In this hypothetical situation where we're fist-fighting Dampe, what happens if we lose? If we lose the fight?
If you lose the fight, I think you get thrown in one of the graves and you have to, like, find a way out.
I was going hard. I was like, you just game over.
It's just insta-death.
Yep, you game over and your file gets wiped. You gotta start over.
Why are we even having this question? I mean, in part, it's because we know Earl is in a foolish location. So, someone pointing out in chat that there could be bomb-locked bombs in here. Which, even though foolish, is nice. Oh. Okay. Free shirt. We like those.
Do you love red shirts? Ascension to godhood. If you lose the fight, get model swapped with a re-dead. That's excellent.
You get turned into a like.
That's where all the likes have come from in OOT. It's just all the people that lost in a fist fight to Dampe.
Yep.
Yo, what's Steve got? Steve got something cool? Nope. Just a key. In case you guys didn't know, that chest's name is Steve. I don't make the rules. That's just what his name is.
I mean, in theory, that's a rule that you could change by refusing to call it Steve.
Is that the way rules work?
I think that's the way a lot of rules work. And a bow. Okay. So, Deku Tree, definitely a good play here.
Picking up bow. We still are pretty skimpy on the explosives. I don't know how many chews what the hell's has been through. Oh my goodness!
Okay, for a starter pack?
Okay. Bow
What
and
is
hookshot
that
just
sound?
God. Bow and hookshot just chilling right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Deku Tree is pretty loaded today. which makes me think that a song we really want is gonna be on that prelude check.
Love that jump slash strat, timing it as you go down past the Skulltula to hit him in midair. Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. They can get you in a little trouble, though, right? Because if you do it and collect it somehow, isn't that not okay?
Yeah. We don't worry about that. It's kind of like when you jump onto a ladder during the cutscene in Dodongo's Cavern. You just don't think about it. You don't think about the things that could go wrong.
Stick upgrade. In Foolish Bottom of the Well.
Don't think that's going to be worth it. But you know what? It's cool. It's a good thing to find.
I mean, it's a thing. It is convenient in some ways.
Interesting that I learned about this upcoming fight that What the Hells is about to beat very, very, very quickly. Is that if you actually go into this fight with the boomerang, which I could probably count the amount of times that's happened to me on like one hand, but if you do it and Goma actually gets away from you, even though it's almost physically impossible, I mean it is physically impossible in the vanilla game to have the boomerang by this point, if you throw the boomerang up at Goma on the ceiling, it will knock her down. Oh, and you can continue to hit her. So, if you guys are ever doing that, and Goma manages to get away from you, if you don't get that one cycle like What the Hells just did, if you have Boomerang, you wait for Goma to get on top of the ceiling and start to spawn her little babies. If you throw the Boomerang and hit her, she will fall down and you could finish the fight. Really, really cool. Something you don't really think about.
And we talked about that thick upgrade not being necessary, but kind of helpful. And What the Hell's kind of demonstrated why it's nice to have that safety net. Had a little trouble setting up Broken Stick there. But made it through.
You can do it with Slingshot as well, but also, you know, you very rarely are you going into Deku Tree with a Slingshot in Rando.
Isn't that the whole point of Slingshot?
Right, yeah, it's the whole point of Slingshot. But, I mean, you know, we're Rando players. We don't really... Oh, okay.
Hovers.
And...
Letter.
Man!
Okay, I think we have found our last way of the hero.
Wow!
It's gonna be one of those two.
Oh my gosh, okay. So, let's see here. Hovers added, and... Let's see. Rudo's letter. I'm just trying to think, like... We know where silvers are. Man, this is kind of turning into a little bit of jet seed here early on.
Yeah, this feels about as jetty as an AD can ever feel. I totally missed what that said.
There's a small key in the back of Shadow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all. Gotta go talk to the manager this seed, so...
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how many bomb chews What the Hells has left, because if he's got... I don't really know how many you're gonna commit. I mean, you could use some of the bomb flowers there and blow them up with your bow, but I think it's probably worth it to... Oh, Lost Woods is our last way of the hero, not Deku or...
We had that already, actually. That's a copy.
Did we?
Yep, that was at Temple of Time.
Oh, Temple of Time had that one. Okay. I just looked over at Earl's screen and he has it written down. Lost Woods. We didn't find anything in Lost Woods yet.
Not yet. But What the Hells does have a slingshot, so we should be seeing everything here. I think that's worth using some of those chews. Last I saw, he still had 6. And Mirror Shield. Okay.
We can beat... if we cross the Wasteland, we can beat Spirit. If we get some good key RNG, we can beat Spirit Temple.
Wow. Might need some fire still, logically speaking, anyway.
Yeah, that is true.
But otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if what we end up seeing is going through forest and a scale. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Because that's river access now.
Also, if you want to pick up that double magic, you can get it as well.
Yep.
And we're picking up his 100% required slingshot that we just found out about. So hopefully he routes in Target in the Woods here pretty soon. I gotta imagine Earl's probably gonna do South Hyrule into Kokiri.
Yeah, I do think that's why he went child, is, like I said, follow that Kakariko way of the hero. I think we can safely say that it was not for Bottom of the Well, foolish Bottom of the Well. And I don't think there was anything in the Kokiri Storms Grotto.
I believe so. I don't think there was anything in the grotto on the trail either.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
So
Song
looking
of
like
Time.
maybe we've already seen these hints.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sun Song, I'm trying to remember. So Sun Song was on Minuet. We know that OoT is Nocturne. So I think if you're What the Hells, you're probably anticipating, okay, I probably gonna do Forest before Dodongos in the hopes that maybe I get either another Warp Song or, like, ideally you want to try to get Requiem of Spirit off of beating Forest Temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm anticipating seeing there, is Requiem, because with these items, Forest and Spirits seem to be what's calling strongest. Yeah. We're looking good for Frogs 2. I would expect What the Hells to use that scale to go through River and, again, follow that Storms.
Kinra, I actually agree. Like, you basically are seeing that kind of happen right in front of us, is you have two types of runners in a seed like this, where you're either going to get that hint before, which, by the way, Earl Weird is about to get that hint, and
yeah, that's
feel really bad about it.
Unfortunately, without an actual bomb bag, probably won't be attacking the stone.
No, no.
Thought about it.
Just got to take a brief little moment to be like, oh, you bastard Hintstone, man. Oh, you gotta love the little, like, emoting.
Yeah, it's funny how much you can tell from what they're, like, doing on the screen. Like, oh, this is exactly what you're thinking right now.
I think my favorite instance of that ever is, there's a lot of great clips here on Zelda Speedruns if you want to watch some of them, and there's one of, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Glitchy going up Ganon's castle and opening up the door to the final stairway and realizing that he had dropped for roars there and didn't use it. And there's like this brief moment where he takes like a couple steps forward, he stops, turns, and like fixes his camera to just look at the furores that he left. And it's so funny. Oh, I love it so much. I love that stuff.
So, What the Hell's not following that scale at all, not going into Domain or River, just going straight back to Adult. Chase some dungeon progression, I'm guessing.
It's actually insanely convenient, that starting location for Child, whenever you're able to go do Jabu, that's gonna instantaneously, you drop your sword, you save quit, you're literally right outside the door.
Yep. So, the question I always hate thinking about. Logical forest access.
Ooh, that's right. We don't have that yet.
Well, I'm wondering if we don't actually, because we've got a letter, we've got a scale.
Oh, you're thinking it's out in...
I'm thinking it's out in ice.
You're thinking it's out in ice? I won't go that pessimistic. I think it's probably... I'm going to guess that it's on the Bolero fire check. I think you got a hook shot. You were given a strength upgrade and a bow if you want to blow up the kid to open up the door. Bolero song check. If not, I think it probably very likely is. It's got to be one of those two, right?
I think. I mean, let's see. What? Yeah, it can't be behind Forest. I mean, Minuet could be, but we need one of those two. But yeah. Bolero would also make sense, but honestly, this seed is going, you know what, I'm ED, but I don't suck, and I feel like finding Serenade on Bolero is just gonna vibe a little more with what's happening.
What the hell's like, wait a minute! Those are silvers. Let me go grab those. So we are 35 minutes in. And logically, we need a bomb bag. Well, logically, we need a bomb bag. It's very possible if we keep getting some chews, and with these strength upgrades, maybe we won't get one for a while. But we do need bomb bag, logically. We need hammer, dins, and boomerang? And long shot. And I guess irons. Irons, potentially, maybe gold scale. So 35 minutes in on a confirmed all dungeon seed. Everything, yes, everything. Well, that's
everything that's not highlighted on the tracker already.
I guess my point was that being 35 minutes in, needing everything, you got a decent amount of stuff. 35 minutes in.
No, it's not being as stingy as it could be.
30's dead.
Yeah, I mean it's a bottle.
Oh,
a bottle you can empty immediately. Oh, that is so unfortunate. The 22 pack is on 50 skulls. Ugh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that feels really bad. And there's only one 20 pack, so.
Yeah, I think that still leaves like 35 out in the wild, of which they have found 10.
Feels chew, man. It does.
All you want is a bomb bag, you know? Explosives are nice to have.
Maybe get that hammer as well.
Mm-hmm.
That'll also cut into the potential need for explosives, so.
Yep.
I think someone pointed out in chat, that's a vanilla slingshot. That is actually vanilla slingshot.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even react to it because there's been so many other things that were vanilla this seed.
Right. And someone suggested that you could skip Lon Lon Ranch, but I will not say that until I see that horseback archery is dead.
Fortress is wasn't Fortress one of our barons?
Was it?
I believe
Maybe?
I saw it. I believe Gerudo Fortress was the third baron.
Okay.
I saw it somewhere, I thought. I think What the Hell saw it. I don't think Earl saw it.
Okay. Okay, then yes, you can. Absolutely. Why go ranch at all?
That's always a really scary thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
Earl picking up his forest starter pack here.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna end up with some double forest here. And there's our fire source, so we're going spirit.
Crossing that wasteland. Someone say, in before hammer on pose.
More chews. Another 10 pack. Nice.
So that's 20 of the 35 that we found?
Yep. I think I'm remembering that correctly, that there's 3 10s and a 5-pack.
Oh, you could be very hype about fire arrows, given the hints that we found? Absolutely.
Yeah, yep. Especially, I mean, these runners, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what they have access to, they're able to get over there. Almost. But, I mean, they have everything they would need. Hovers, magic, bow, fire. Kenra, I do not know. Chat would need to help me out there. I thought it was 3, but that could just be me being optimistic. Oh, got it.
That was such a lightning fast setup for B1 skip for Earl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! That was so fast! Man, it's almost like these guys are really good. It's incredible.
It's almost like we're watching good runners, right?
Right?
Imagine.
When I play this, I'm like, God, this game's really hard. And then I watch other people play, and I'm like, this is not that hard. But then I try to do the stuff they do, and I'm like, oh no, it's hard. It's hard being good at this game.
We have some double boss fighting here. What the hell's going for those bomb flower strats rather than the choose strats? Makes sense.
They definitely do make it look easy, Virgil, Dante, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Both getting the one cycle.
Down. Mm-hmm.
And look at that, the death. 2 very gruesome both deaths happening at the same time. Goma disintegrating into some weird blue fire, and then King Dodongo just melting into some lava.
The king and queen are dead, Virgil.
Oh, that's right. Both, man, royalty.
Right?
F's in the chat. Picking up that gold rupee, throwing 170 of it on the ground. Just make sure you get that 30. But throwing the majority of that on the ground. I think from here, yeah, what the hell is probably just going to go ahead and go into Goron City and finish up Forest Temple, figure out what is on the Forest Medallion song check, and well, actually, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he does check the Bolero song first. Maybe that with that being Minuet.
Yeah, I think you do that. You've got the hovers and a hook shot. Like, no reason not to go check. You're here. If it's a vanilla Bolero, you get back here faster.
This was the Storm's Grotto that I'm thinking of. I don't think there was anything here. So the Kakariko Way of the Hero right now is still very, very much up in the air.
Like it's not storms. And it's on chickens.
It's not on chickens. It's not on chickens.
I don't know. I don't know.
Guys, don't let Milkweed lead you astray, guys. It's not. It's not going to be on chickens.
I don't know.
I can say with the most certainty.
Trez should let us do a prediction for that. Are chickens required or not? Then we'll know who chat agrees with.
You know what, Trez, if you're here, someone should do that. Someone should do that. Let's get an early bet. Are chickens required? Natasha believes in chickens. Get Natasha out of here. Security. Security! Get Natasha out of here.
Kirby pointing out, it could very well be on 10 or 20 skulls. That was a Frogs hint, and I missed it.
It's not Frogs 2.
Frogs 2 is dead.
Yeah, Frogs 2 is dead. More people. We need security. We need security in here. More people thinking it's chickens.
Thanks, chat.
We need more people.
Just I suppose it's fair to let the entire playing field be known. 10 and 20 skulls are unknown at this point. There is 1 storms
There it is.
check remaining. Frogs 1. And chickens.
If you don't think I'm going all in on chickens not being required, I'm going all in. Going all in.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, this is a skull mask check, by the way. Makes sense, given the Lost Woods way of the hero, so... I don't blame Earl Weird for wanting to do this.
Just some cash. But you know what? Earl has that slingshot. Oh, and got the mirror shield, so just, yeah. Better safe than sorry.
Ooh, okay, so you're alright. There you go.
Did I not say Serenade on Bolero?
I like that. That was a good call on your part. So that basically confirms that our forest access is out in one of the forest songs is out in Ice Cavern.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be.
Think so.
I could not see what that was on What the Hell's This screen. It didn't look important, but I couldn't tell what it was.
Yeah, he's not dropping down to get it, so I'm guessing it's nothing.
The other Garuda Fortress Baron hint. Loopy. Just trying to think of other hints that we haven't seen yet. Just in general.
Yeah.
Not getting the one across the bridge. Probably just want to save these bomb chews.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do not know. The Lost Woods way of the hero is probably Mirror Shield. We have not seen Haunted Wasteland or Spirit Temple. Kakariko we don't know yet.
Yeah,
So-
I think we did see all of Lost Woods at this point.
Other than Skull Kid.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Because
Skull
we
Kid.
don't have sorry.
Yeah, right.
Rush
Yep,
Ice.
Rush Ice.
Rush
Is
Ice.
that a thing here? Rush Ice. How many bottles do they have? Just the one, right?
They just have the one, but they do have access to turn in letter.
Very quick access too. So
Mm-hmm.
I still think you want to put it off until you get a boomerang, though. I just don't know if our runners are going to want to push that.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, okay, now knowing that we have Serenade, even the Child's Bond is better than Serenade. They have Prelude. Yeah, it's a little out of the way, but there are still 2 checks in Domain that you can do while you're there that you can't do as adult. I don't know. I don't play video games very well, but that would be my read on what the seed wants you to do.
Listen, I may not be able to do it, but I know what I would do.
But I know. I am the one sitting here on the microphone tonight, so
We are
clearly,
the experts. Clearly, we are the experts.
Clearly.
God, I messed up Dampe and Dead Hand's names. Oh, God, I don't know. Guys, I've never played OoT Rando in my life.
No! Did that say Lon Lon Ranch is our last way of the hero? So, about
think
that, Big
did?
Poe.
The Big Poe... Okay, well, let's see. Big Poe or just logical access to the desert? Yeah, logical access to the desert or Big Poe.
Yeah.
The only things that it could be about. Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
so I
really
think-
gross. Oh, that's
Yeah, that feels bad. So, we, can't skip Ranch.
Yeah, Alkaline, I think you're right, yeah. I think that's
Yeah.
exactly what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it can't be Slingshot because the other one was also freely available.
Which, in all honesty, I like that a lot more when you get a relatively free... Like, if you have to beat Deku Tree, and obviously in this seed you do, I like it better when you don't even have to think about, okay, was this Way of the Hero literally just talking about my slingshot?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a nice thing to not have to worry about.
Yep.
In case you guys didn't know, 50 is still dead. Can you imagine if, like, halfway through a seed it could change? Also, really cool strat here with the flame storage. Well, again, not even really flame storage. You're just taking the lit torch down here. This strat's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
Still plenty of time to go get those rupees.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be too surprised to find our bomb bag here in Forest. So I don't know if everyone should actually take naps during this forest.
I might anyway. I might just do it just because, you know, what else? You try to keep
leave me here on my lonesome to see the required chickens, just so you don't have to acknowledge it.
Okay, I will.
And there's gold.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay, that is something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
I don't.
Which, by the way, Polly, that's exactly what I was getting to. Imagine, like, if they could get it so that you're doing a seed and every time you open a chest, everything just gets reshuffled again. How crazy would that be?
Nasty. So none of our strengths were in Way of the Hero locations, though. And another bow.
All 3 bows!
Oh, God.
Wow.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yeah, so technically it's sphere, like, 1 or 2. That strength that Earl Weir just got.
Yeah. 1, I think, because you start with the ocarina, and then you get your scale. Which is all you needed. Yeah. But that's all bows known.
It's true. How are Cubs? There's literally, check the bets. Literally, we got a half hour in, and they were like, let's make a bet to see if chickens will be required. And if you check, oh, you know what? I'll do it. Actually,
it's looking pretty good right now.
Check this Way of the Hero, Cubs. Kakariko storms. We don't even think it storms.
I think we are going to find out pretty quick here. I can't imagine Earl doesn't check that.
I have never wanted a bomb bag to be on Frogs 1 so bad in my life. Please be...
I've never wanted a meme item on Frogs 1 so bad.
Please. Please just be something we need.
Are we at 4 of 5 meme items, chat?
Yes.
Am I remembering that correctly?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my god, lights on.
No,
chickens.
the chicken!
Oh.
Watching him go, my people need me! That's my favorite thing in this game. When you drop a chicken into the water, it shoots up to the sky.
Yeah. I saw it come back once. It was hilarious.
It returned from orbit.
Yeah, it just dropped out of the sky.
Please be something. Please
nothing.
Be something we need.
Be nothing.
No! That's not what I... No! No! Alright, I have a 2 out of 3 chance.
There. That's
2 out of 3.
Of beauty. That's all slingshots, too.
Yeah, double slingshot Way of the Hero. Link's gonna dual wield slingshots. That's the secret way you can kill Baronade. There's gotta be a glitch. There's gotta be a way to... You can do this, right? There's gotta be a way to do this jump without a chicken, right? There's gotta be a way. This jump right here.
Oh gosh, I don't think so.
Is there one? There's gotta be one, right? Maybe it's not allowed.
Yeah.
Is there literally no way to get there?
If there is one, I can't imagine that it's something that's...
Dang.
Yeah.
I was wondering what Earl was doing with where he was lining up for this jump. I don't know if it's like a little bit of a faster way. It's not storms. It is confirmed that the Kakariko way of the hero is not storms.
Which just leaves 10 and 20 skulls and chickens.
And burning cack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and burning cack.
What could that even be, though, at this point? That...
Because... It could be Saria's for an item on Skull Kid.
If Minuet is out in ice.
Mm-hmm. There's plenty of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, except at this point it's like bombs on chickens, or maybe even our hammer. Maybe I can get a second Din's chickens today. That is my favorite thing.
Wait, you had a Din's chickens today?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's...
Yep. Din's on chickens. Putting everything in the seed and logic.
Yeah, Trent's pot is nothing. And just real quick, checking in what the hell's... Yep, they're still in Forest Temple. All right, we can
yeah.
close
Chat
his...
didn't pop off about anything on What the Hell side, so...
I'm not gonna lie, guys, I haven't been looking at What the Hell's screen. He's in Forest Temple. I'm watching what Earl's doing. For sure,
thanks,
Alkaline.
Kirby.
Blame me? Alright, I guess we'll blame you.
Yep. That's my favorite thing is Din's on chickens. It spawned from when there were literally only 2 places that Din's could be, pretty much. And one of them was chickens. And I just got so excited.
I love the Polyganon. So Anju was the proprietor of Din Tucky Fried Chicken.
Yep.
That was wow. I scrolled up to read that.
Someone called it Chick Dins earlier today.
What they call it?
It's like Chick Dins.
Chick Dins.
So like chickens, but Chick Dins. Right.
Oh, I got it, and I hate it.
Yep. I mean, it's bad. It's not good, but I had to laugh.
Because otherwise you'd cry.
I mean, not really. I'm not feeling that fragile today.
Just, it's good to hear. Leave it as chicken dinner? Maybe.
Oh.
Why are we still talking about chickens? It's not on chickens. You guys are trying to put it into the universe. Oh, I'm going to be so mad.
I was pretty... Chat, was I not very transparent that I was trying to put it out into the universe?
What is this emote? Boss BL... What is this? Oh my goodness. It's on chickens and has always been on chickens.
Yeah. I mean, this makes sense. Grab this skull and see if those golds do actually give you... I mean, what? Your bomb bag? We know it's not another slingshot or a bow.
Mm-hmm. To note, Ganon's is unavailable until we have all the medallions, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So this is literally the only thing this could be blocking other than, like, light arrows inside Ganon's castle.
Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh.
A little bit of bait there. Yeah, a little bit of bait.
I mean, again, none of these strengths were in hinted, like, Way of the Hero locations. None of them were locked by each other, if I am remembering correctly. Nope. So, I mean, you know you need 2, and I think that's where you just stop. Imagine golds being bait.
Imagine.
Just imagine. So sadly, Earl is an adult in CAC again. And so we'll have to wait a little longer to confirm that Chickens has our way of the hero.
There's no way that I don't do commentary for over a year and the first freaking seed I come back and commentate. There's no way. Like, I'm gonna call BS and that Trent plandoed something onto the Chickens. There's no way.
Did Trez not say this was plandoed?
Didn't he message me earlier and say, what did he say earlier? He said something like, oh yeah, what did he say? I'm looking to see if he said anything to me.
It's not 10 skulls.
Oh yeah, this is just to let you guys know. This is what Trez said to me earlier. All checks today will warp you back to chickens, and with every check, the amount of chickens to bring back will go up by 1. And once you get past 50, they will spread across the entirety of Hyrule Castle, not just CAC. That's what Trez said to me earlier. This guy thinks he's funny.
You were warned, is what I say to that.
I was warned. I volunteered. I volunteered to do this. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna just...
That's an interesting ROM hack idea. God, someone's gonna make it and come into my chat one day and be like, hey, Kuiper, guess what I made?
Guess what I made?
Be like, you want to play it?
Volunteering was your mistake.
Oh, man.
That came from chat, not me. I was just reading it.
Oh, TNT said it. Yeah, I see it. Yep. Oh, I see it.
I mean, I think, I know some of these names from, tracking, commentating, definitely volunteer at your own risk, but we so appreciate it when people volunteer.
Yes,
with that
very much
happy
so.
1 hour.
Happy 1 hour, and we have a lot of items.
Let's see, are these still here? No. There we go. Ah, someone got it in before me. Yeah, so thanks to our runners, we did have a little technical difficulty, so we don't have Rock Chalk, but we do have What the Hell's Happened on Restream now, as well as Earl Weird. Thanks to them, of course, for putting on this great show, so we all have something to watch tonight. Our trackers today, Mini Beast and Warren Traveler, showing up to make sure we know what the runners have. And to keep us honest when we, miss all of the hints. And thank you, Kuiper, for coming out of a, random hiatus to commentate required chickens.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be real nice and say, oh, it's been really great, and then you said that. And now I'm just mad. Now I'm just angry. The last time I came out of a commentating hiatus was a tournament race that I did with Estancia, and the spawn was inside of the shop in Kakariko, and the first check that the 2 runners did was chickens.
I mean, that sounds about right.
So I guess but this time it's not going to be, What did the chickens do to you? Hurt me. Hurt my soul. For the last 3 years, they've haunted me.
I mean, I thought you meant, physically they hurt Link, because I know that we all attacked those jerks when we were kids playing this the first time. And when they started actually attacking you, the fear. So vivid.
And then they just come out of nowhere and gank you to death.
Yep.
Alright, everybody that was taking a nap, you can wake up. What the hell's is done with Forest Temple? Getting his vanilla medallion from it.
Mm-hmm. And we'll find out what song awaits us.
I don't think there's really anything else you do. I think you just immediately prelude, check what that song is, and then you Very little is holding you back from just going over, crossing the wasteland, and getting 2 more Way of the Heroes potentially done.
Yeah, and nothing is holding you back from going child and doing chickens.
Except that that's not it. And it's burning cack for something dumb. I'm
trying to figure out what song I really want to see here in Temple of Time. And like, again, grossly, like, worst case scenario here, it's Bolero, just to make this terrible. Oh, what the hell's gonna turn in? 10 skulls? Yeah, 20 skulls is still an option.
And we did get quite a bit of, like, good skull stuff. Like, we got a hook shot relatively early. We do have a bottle. It's not emptied yet. Slingshot.
It is for Earl.
Oh, yes, for Earl, yeah. Not for what the hell's this is. Okay, it's just Bolero.
Oh no.
Telling you, it's gonna be burning cack for like Requiem or something. That's what it's gonna be.
I believe we established it has to be Vanilla Requiem with that Epona's Way of the Hero.
Oh, that's right.
I suppose
Dang.
it could be Big Pose.
Oh, and what the hell's can't check that either.
Nope. Doesn't have that empty bottle.
Gonna have to wait.
We have so many questions. Ugh. Disgusting. Imagine Longshot hanging out in Haunted Wasteland.
"20 skulls will have lens."
I keep forgetting that lens is a thing because pretty much everything else it's just given to them right now. Everything else.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's starting with lens nowadays. I think it's objectively the better. Oh, that's a blue. Oh no, he can't. What the hell is just looking at? Like, I can't get that. That's another bottle with blue fire in it.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay,
that's what it was.
I can't. Like, I see some weird yellow down there.
If you would have had What the Hell's His volume up there, you would have heard the song from Titanic. Celine Dion singing her heart out.
Oh yeah, I know all about it.
I know all about it.
I am the perfect age where that song was pretty, like, integral to my childhood.
Yeah, playing on the record. Celine Dion is playing the recorder.
Yep. Ugh. I keep 2 recorders around just in case I need something to, you know, annoy the people around me. But I can't imagine that played on recorder. Like, that hurts a lot.
Annoying the people. You just walking like through the store, just playing stuff on a recorder. Oh, I love that.
I've done it, but
fantastic. One of the presets on our electric keyboard. Oh my
Ish.
God. Earl up to 14 skulls, so when Earl goes to Forest Temple, I imagine Earl's probably going to try to get 20 as adult here pretty soon, so we're going to get that 20 skull hint, or that 20 skull check, probably in the next half hour or so. Depends how fast he goes to Forest and where he goes from there.
Yeah.
You got to throw one more boulder.
Will be 50... what the hells? Yep, okay. I know What the Hells has the hint that Fortress is foolish, so I was a little confused what was going on, but it looks like he remembered.
You know, this is an interesting play here because especially with Wasteland Way of the Hero and Spirit Temple Way of the Hero, you don't... I mean, there's a party that can think, I could probably skip GTG. There's a lot of seed left to play, a lot of more dungeons I have to beat.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I mean, having fire arrows available, why wouldn't you go check that first? I know it's some time and that's annoying, but was that piece of heart up on the volcano?
I think it's a recovery heart or something.
Oh, okay. My favorite was ukulele. I mean, screw the recorder unit. Ukulele was where it was at.
Playing hot cross buns. My god. Yeah, I get GTG is... Skipping it is very, very risky, but at the same time, especially if you're going to end up getting Requiem Vanilla, it's not going to be awful coming back here. But, I mean, you have two Way of the Heroes that if you just would have went past it... Because, for example, I mean, Earlweird is going to be taking this similar route to What the Hells, and if What the Hells doesn't find anything in here, that's a lot of time that he's giving back. That he has a pretty substantial lead right now, so...
Right. Well, that kind of evens out with the well play.
Yeah. Maybe even more so. I think GTG takes... I mean, I think GTG takes much longer than the well does, even if you full clear it.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's just... Yeah, that is such a hard call because you know how check dense this is. But, again, knowing what you have left to do, I feel like it would be really hard not to think all of my progression is just going to be in the dungeons along the way. Like, there's so much left to do, and everything to this point was so free. Some of it has to be locked somewhere.
GG on the Mito skip there. Took him a little while, but that jump is always really finicky, I think. Even for the runners that are very, very comfortable with it. I guess that is true, Doc. You do have an Epona's Way of the Hero. We're assuming that it is really just for getting over here to go do the Wasteland and Spirit Temple, but, I mean, yeah, if you could do it in one go, you know, makes sense. I want to point out, we do not have many keys as of right now. That's only the third key that What the Hells has found. Wait, did he not get that?
Irons.
Did he just walk past that room up there without getting the key up there? Or the chest? Pretty sure he just skipped it. He just skipped that room up top? Okay, that was interesting. Huh. Okay. I don't know if that was a mistake or... Okay. That's fine. What the Hells is a champion. I'm not going to criticize him. That's the fourth key. We do have Song of Time. Yeah, unfortunately,
yeah,
Josh, we cannot do Toilet.
It's the only thing that can't be done here. I mean, if irons show up along the way in here, awesome. Yeah, go do Toilet.
Go clean that toilet. Well, I mean, what? Anything back here? Looks like the maze is going to be pretty much chock full of keys. All right, that's only our fifth key. We have one check left that's outside the maze, other than the one that What the Hell skipped. And the toilet, of course.
God, imagine that's the item and not a key. Like, odds are, sure. But...
Elfos, probably some of the worst enemies in the game. They jump around,
bad.
they're annoying.
Ugh.
Hopefully the intern that programmed them was fired. That's
Oh
wow,
no.
that's one item left.
They got, like, hired and a promotion.
Oh, they
for that. For sure.
Blast Tag, the ice arrows are your reward for beating GTG in the vanilla game. That is what your reward is.
That's so funny. Like, ice arrows are pretty much a joke in Rando. I don't know anyone who's used them in vanilla either, for that matter, but...
Oh!
Dins!
Okay.
Okay, game.
Wow, okay, so what is...
What was that about skipping GTG?
No, hey, that's... touche there. I mean, that's...
Yeah, we'll be needing that.
Wow, we have everything to get into Shadow except the song.
Yep.
That is unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Last check in here is okay.
I think
So
that's all the items.
well, let's see. There's one. I think there's one item left. There's one small key left we haven't found, and one item, right?
2 checks left and 1 key. Okay, so 1 item left. Alright, now let's go find our long shot hanging out in Wasteland. Or it could be Lens. Oh my god, can you imagine that? Here's your Lens hanging out right before you need it.
Right before the game intends you to have it.
Ugh, gross.
Oh, Snorrist! I've never heard that before. That's amazing. Oh, I like Snorrist. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
Snorrist and Snorfest are what I hear most often.
Hanging out in Snorrist Temple. Snorfest is also good. I like that. 2 checks enter, 1 check leaves. I don't know. Can you get Lens in Wasteland? I'm sure you can, yeah.
I guess I don't know any reason that you can't. Because getting to that part does not require the Lens.
You know,
lost I choose.
I was gonna say, I am actually kind of shocked that what the hell's didn't buy choose there, honestly. I mean, maybe they're anticipating that one of these next 2 Way of the Heroes is going to be the bomb bag.
Right.
Way of the Hero Wasteland. Hammer. Okay.
Hammer. Okay. Yep.
That checks out, and with that, we are, let's see, 4 items plus light arrows away. Some asterisks next to those, because obviously we can potentially not need iron boots if we find gold scale.
Yeah. I think that's about fair. What is this actually? I've forgotten what the, like, language of the bet was.
Wasn't it just, is chickens required?
Okay.
Yeah, are chickens required this seed?
Okay.
You know, I clicked no.
Yeah.
I clicked no so fast and bet that I didn't even read what the blue option was, and it says Kuiper has no clue.
Yep. It sure does.
You guys are rude.
Because I wonder if it is something like Lens on chickens, Are chickens required?
No! I'll put my foot down. I'll put my foot down there. No. No, I mean, it is not.
The game requires you to have it. Like
the game doesn't know what it's talking about. We know better than the game. We do. We know better. Also, this is probably one of the most obnoxious skulls to get. I'm surprised that what the hell is going for it. This is a really, really obnoxious Skulltula.
Yep, we're gonna find out what is out here. Is it a vanilla requiem?
Let's let Trez decide that. Cubs is here. We don't have to let Trez decide. Cubs will decide.
Yeah.
The truth is out there. What songs are even left? I'm trying to think. It's whatever's out here. It's obviously Burning Cack and whatever's in Ice Cavern.
I'm real glad they put that.
I can't tell what's up there. What is that?
Recovery heart?
Can anybody see what that is?
Is that the...
Oh, it's an arrow. It's an
knife?
arrow. It's an arrow. I actually couldn't see what it was until the sun started to come up.
Yeah, I saw, like, silver when the sun started coming. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
So there's our forest access.
So it was Epona Way of the Hero just for your forest access.
For logical forest access.
Ugh. Okay.
Which means, I mean, it makes Burning Cack a thing.
Sure does. Like I said, Requiem on Burning Cack.
It is a much stronger argument now.
Mostly because I want my CAC money.
Yeah, Minuet and Requiem can be in ice. I don't think we know.
I think there's not going to be... I mean, I feel like there's still going to be quite a bit of time until we even... Oh, there's the bomb bag!
Okay. I was gonna say, if Minuet is in ice, Epona is definitely not WAP for Saria's.
Yeah, that gets really cloudy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one technically did you have access to first? That is the logical first bomb bag, yes.
Minuet, 100%. Letter was free, scale was free.
Yeah, you're right.
Your bottle that you get from emptying letter.
Alright. We are not key locked. It technically can be logical first, as long as Lens is, like, out there somewhere on, like, a Sphere 0 check. Or, I guess technically, if what we're saying is true with the items they had, that can be logical bomb bag because you had access to ice early on, and ice could give you Requiem of Spirit.
Yeah, if ice is Requiem, then...
Yeah. That could be logical first bomb bag without needing Lens.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh yeah, we got some spaghetti wath AD going on right now.
Love song. Which would... If Requiem is in ice, that renders Minuet. I mean, Minuet's locked behind Forest. It was rendered useless anyway, but...
The only other way Epona would be Wath at that point, Alkaline, would be if something is on Big Pose.
Yep.
Which at this point, we're running out of items that we're going to be needing for beating this seed, so...
Yeah, but Big Pose has also been in Logic for... an hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah, basically from the start, really, yeah. Right from the start.
Yeah, it is likely for crossing Valley. Excuse me.
I just want to say this is why starting with lens is better. Starting with lens is really nice because you don't have to think about all of this stuff. Like, oh, I'm just starting with it.
Alright. So what the hell's is up to 14 skulls, and I believe Earl should be at 20 after Forest, is that?
I think Earl's going to be at 19, and then he can grab the one on top of the house in Kakariko if he wanted to get 20. Which brings us back to what is Kakariko Way of the Hero for?
Chicken.
Now, I will say, I'm not sure if anybody... I don't think the restream can see it. But Earl Weird is anticipating... Because the way his tracker is set up, he has his Way of the Heroes and then what the item that it led to is. And next to Kakariko, he has Mirror Shield. So I'm assuming he's thinking that the slingshot that we got from Song of Storms, which gave us the Mirror Shield, is what that Way of the Hero is about. So that is the assumption on Earl Weird's side. So
that wasn't even the first slingshot.
It is not. It is not. So and a Sphere 01 in the back of Lon Lon.
Yeah. I mean, Slingshot was super free.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Earl probably won't do chickens. There is a world where Earl can kind of... I don't want to say... It's not metagaming, it's just piecing the logic together in a way that you think, okay, yeah, it's probably for the Slingshot. The Slingshot gave me not only the ability to beat Goma, but also directly gave me Mirror Shield, so...
I don't know, that seems...
It's tough. It's definitely not the case, I think.
I think it's just in the wrong spot, and he hasn't had a moment yet to, like, correct that, because that was literally the last slingshot.
Yeah, no, it was, yeah.
That he got. Like, even getting Storms first, it was still behind additional items.
Also, I do believe What the Hell's found their boss key, so this needs to be a small key to beat the dungeon? Ooh, okay. I think he's checked everything up to this point. I don't think he has a...
Yeah.
I think he's small key locked. Oh, no, he can go over and do the child fire room.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Requiem is required.
Required.
Yep.
Which I think pretty much.
Yeah, you check this check here and hope that it's a small key. Otherwise, yeah, you need Requiem of Spirit. Not even just Dins. I mean, you can just jump on top of the little platform in the center and shoot fire arrows at everything. It's even easier than using Dins. Yep, just go over here, shoot a fire arrow there. See, fire arrows have their use. They're nice to find. Little time save there.
Mm-hmm.
Open up the door so that you can get back. Yeah, if this isn't a small key, we got problems.
Yep.
Big problems for What the Hells.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at least What the Hells can go complete Fire and Shadow. No, sorry, not Shadow. Still no Nocturne, because it is still AD.
It hasn't changed.
It hasn't changed.
I agree, Doc Heaps. I think you do save scum the key just to see what's over here. Yeah, get your small key. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
And meanwhile, we do have a second runner again.
Oh, yes. Earl is finally finishing Forest Temple. I love that for the 20 minutes that What the Hells was in Forest, we only talked about Earl. And then while Earl was in Forest, we only talked about...
I mean, apparently of all of the times that we can completely ignore the runner that's in Forest Temple, today was a good day because there was nothing in there except a wallet. Which both runners do have both wallets now.
I don't believe so. Doc. Don't believe so. Alright, so that's gonna leave... what, 2 small keys and 1 item for child here in Spirit Temple.
Oh gosh.
Is it 2 small keys or 1? Yeah, because you got the 2 checks on child side and then whatever's on the right hand. So we did get a bomb bag, Doc Heaps. And no, I agree. I definitely think it's worth probably the save scum to check the right hand. What the Hells is better than... He's better than me, too. I don't know why I'm questioning it. I don't know why I'm questioning what the Hells happened is doing. He is very good at this game. So Earl Weird is Earl Weird's actually going to be able to get the big post. So this is definitely worth checking out to see if this ends up being what Epona Way the Hero is all about.
Yep.
Never mind.
Gonna do 20 skulls first, looks like. Yes, the Haunted Wasteland Wath is Hammer. We do know that for certain.
Yes. We opened the chest in Haunted Wasteland.
The singular check that we had available.
Uh-huh. And believe it or not, it gave us an item that lets you kill a boss. So, not much left up to speculation there. Oh, please. Alright, now this needs to be, like, long shot.
Be nothing.
This needs to be something. No! Alright, listen. Requiem on Burning Cack. Requiem on Burning Cack for something on child side. The last Spirit Temple is Way of the Hero, and it's over there. That's all it is.
Yeah, but imagine if chickens is your long shot or your lens. Like...
But it isn't, though. It can't. It's not gonna be. If it's lens, I'm filing a complaint because neither runner used lens to cross the wasteland.
I mean, Earl hasn't crossed yet, so.
Oh, I didn't realize you can get the big po to spawn that way. I thought you kind of had to run along the left side of the sign there.
Yeah, now, I don't think it can actually be a long shot. I'm just trying to think of what it could still be. Suppose it could be boomerang.
God. Please just be like, please let this be long shot.
Trash.
Be something, trash. Please. Please be something. Damn, why is every single check that I want to be something not only not important, but it's a nut?
Yeah, that's literally nuts, isn't it?
Literally everything has been a nut. I'm upset.
Yeah, rip headphone users.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Let me turn. You know what? I'm just gonna do this preemptively. I'm just gonna turn myself down.
Yeah, I think.
I'm just gonna turn myself down a little bit. There we go.
Ooh, you're pretty quiet. Chat's gonna have to tell us if they can even hear you.
All right, here. There we go. How about that?
Testing.
How about that? Is that better?
Awesome.
All right, cool. Kuiper's new name is Almond Joy. Why? Why is my name Almond Joy?
I don't know.
Why is my name a subpar candy bar?
Doc, Longshot cannot be in Shadow because we definitely need that Longshot to get Nocturne. And our adult spawn is not on Nocturne pad.
Because sometimes you feel like a Deku nut, sometimes you don't. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that as an answer.
Something that we haven't talked about yet, I mean, we acknowledged it earlier, but that is one half of the Light Arrow cutscene check available.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Where is our boomerang?
What the hell's... Making sure to come over and grab Scarecrow's song before heading into Fire Temple.
I'm just so curious.
Really, Kinra? It was ice arrows on Lax? That's pretty funny. How many people out there do unironically use ice arrows on Bongo?
I don't think that bomb bag can be our first bomb bag.
You don't think so?
I'm looking at the medallion layout here. Because we need to beat Shadow.
Yeah, we need to beat Shadow.
We need to beat Shadow to get Requiem.
Correct.
So if something is on child side of spirit, like it can't be Longshot. Unless it's in ice.
Yeah, Ice Cavern is really kind of becoming the looming question here to kind of piece this logic together.
Yeah. I don't think, given what we have available and what we still need, I don't think Requiem's on Burning Cack. And I'm trying not to be biased in that logic, so chat's gonna have to keep me honest there.
Cavern is Minuet. Yeah, I don't know. Ice Cavern is definitely something that is... If you really want to... If any runners that are out there are really trying to like piece this logic together, I think Ice Cavern needs to be one of those things that you do in an effort to just be like, okay, I need to figure out what all of these hints are pointing me towards, because there's a lot of spaghetti logic going on right now.
Ooh,
oh, no, Earl Weird, no.
Earl Weird. So...
That sucks.
Okay, yeah. Earl Weird does not have Fortress Foolish written on their personal tracker, so unfortunately this is some more time that's lost, especially having to redo shooting.
Full clearing 2 barren locations before you read the hint.
So basically what I am trying to get at is I don't think... I think Minuet has to be on Burning Cack and Requiem has to be out in ice to get our logical forest access of Saria's. But we still don't have our... We still don't know where our lens is.
We do not.
So...
We've got... And to our knowledge, I mean, every single storms check is done. God, this The Lon Lon Ranch way of the hero is really kind of the thing that is throwing this all off.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be to cross over this way to get your progression, which Dins and Hammer. Unless, because, I mean, reversing is not in logic, regardless of whether or not they can do it. So if Requiem was available really early, it doesn't matter as far as what the game is thinking.
Yeah. Or if the other hookshot was in a very quick location as well.
Right.
It just means long shot is hammer locked. Could be.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, it'll just be a hunt for either scale or iron boots, and then finally the boomerang. This has been, to note, a relatively fast all dungeon seed, though, for sure. Like, hour 40 minutes in. Oh, yeah. Get Lord Banana.
Lord Banana. Ugh. Watch it be irons that are hammer locked.
Are we getting the god spot for the boss key? Nope. All right. How deep will we go in fire? How deep is deep fire today?
Yeah,
I agree, Alkaline. I agree, actually. In this situation, you don't want it to be in the god spot. How deep is your fire?
Girl Weird is crossing now. I mean, unfortunately, neither fire source is on chickens today. If anything is on chickens, it's gonna be our iron boots, or the boomerang, or the lens.
Yep. AD
Honestly,
for Nocturne. Yep.
Deep fire is so deep. I know I know we like to meme about like forest and shadow being really long and linear, but I cannot believe when runners have to go to deep fire. Like, I look away for 20 minutes and oh, they're still climbing. They're still going deeper. Like, why is fire such a big temple?
Yeah, it is one of those things where I think the reason why more people meme about Forest Temple is because it's guaranteed that you have to do all of it. That's why I think the change, and listen, devs, if you're out there, please, we're begging you, give us open elevator from the start.
I am not begging you for that at all.
I'm not. I think it'll be great. I think it will be. Can you imagine last locationing an item in the falling checkerboard room after you get an immediate boss key in Forest Temple? Ugh. It'll be great.
Oh yeah, there's no have not seen any of the trade items to potentially pick up Furor's Wind.
Yeah, we haven't seen a single one yet. Yep. Hammerlock key in order to progress, so or weird. Gonna be finishing up Spirit Temple. What the hell's got about a dungeon and a half lead on him right now? So if you're an Weird fan, you are definitely hoping for What the Hell's to get caught up here after Fire Temple. Because once Fire Temple is over, if we don't get a long shot or a boomerang here in Fire Temple, the seed kind of opens back up again, and you really got to start thinking about, okay, what areas do I think ice immediately becomes the play, right? I think you have to check that
again,
off the list.
I'm biased because I think I said it probably 15 minutes into the scene. Rush ice.
Oh, you did, yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't, considering how early all of those items were. The thing that sucks for what the hells, I don't think he's turned in letter yet.
I think he's been child. Has he been child since like the opening child dip? I don't think he has.
Yeah, I don't, yeah. Herp McDirt. No, we do have, I believe it's 30-ish runners today. 31. We just were a little light on volunteers and wanted to make sure that we had a good restream and focus on 2 runners. Yeah, Doc making a good point. Rule out those easy hammer checks. Like, Valley, those hammer rocks.
Earl picking up his bomb bag, which we still don't know if that is first logical. Still don't know.
Yeah, I think a lot of questions will be answered in a nice play, honestly.
It's a very scary thing there for what the hell's, because if you don't backflip right there, you actually bonk and fall back down using the hover boots. So timing that backflip is very, very scary.
Alright. Will what the hell's go deeper?
When is it? Okay.
Open up the shortcut. I think you get this chest, and then you go kill Volvagia.
Yeah.
And yeah, just get the small key. Oh, okay. Gonna keep going.
So
Officially deep.
yeah, not to assume I have any idea what the hell's is thinking, but I do believe I remember him setting Pierre. So maybe you just do it. Yep.
See if Pierre gives you an item here.
Yep.
Hoping that you get an item and not another key. So are we almost certain that Longshot has to be in here? Is that kind of what we're saying right now? That Longshot has to be hammerlocked?
I think we're pretty certain that Longshot has to be hammerlocked. Yes. Or at least Epona's locked, which everything that's left would have been.
And because we don't know if that bomb bag is our logical bomb bag, we can't assume that it's just like bomb bag locked, meaning it's on like Bombchu Bowling or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, if the seed wants to be really mean, it could put it on Bombchu Bowling.
I mean, it could be.
Ooh, just a key.
Because, yeah, if that is our first logical bomb bag in spirit. Yes, Sworn Traveler, what the hell did grab Saria's? If you could update that, please. Thank you.
Locked behind bridge. That's all we can say with 100% confidence. Yeah, because we have every child song. The only songs we don't know about are Minuet and Requiem. And there is one item left in Spirit Temple. And it's either just straight up on child side, or you're going to need the 2 other keys that are there to get that item. Because what the hell is electing to not check that item on the right hand?
More Deku nuts.
50-50. I guess no, we don't know what Volvagia has. I was going to say there is one small key left.
Still no lights either.
Yeah, still no lights. Yeah, this could potentially be something that gives Earl a decent advantage. If he ends up checking right side... Well, here's the thing. If he does check right side, he can't... And it says... Say, for example, it's a Way of the Hero item. He can't beat the dungeon at that point because he's going to have to commit the small key that he gets in the room prior to right hand to get the item on right hand. So it's definitely not the easiest decision to make, but... Oh, something is on hammer. Something's on hammer chest.
Gross. Going deep, deep, deep fire.
Oh, not doing hammer? Question mark? Oh, he want. Well, I guess you check to see if this is the item, and well, yeah, Vivalagia has an item.
Yeah. Ooh. Earl taking a hit there from the Iron Knuckle.
I'm trying to think of like other hammer locked. You know, it could be hammer rocks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it could very easily be hammer rocks. You need hammer and Epona to get that at this point.
Yep.
Got just a lot of spaghetti
Crater.
logic here right now.
Yep. Crater Fairy could be it.
I agree, Herp. I mean, leaving hammer chest behind is a check that takes a very long time to get back to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Once again, what the hell is the champ, not us? Sometimes you take a calculated risk, and what the hell's record would show he's good at that.
Can you imagine if he makes all these choices and then he comes in for like an interview afterwards and we're like, man, you made so many mistakes. What a chump. Do you even know what you're doing?
Do you even rando?
Do you even rando what the hell's happened? Multiple time finalist. I was gonna say, I'm not sure if that fire arrow was gonna count if it hit the Beamos right in the face, but all right,
I think it should count double.
It should. All right, item being left in on the hammer chest.
Oh, that feels bad.
All right, will Earl save scum this? He looks like he's going to. Well, he's got to open the door first, so we don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Explain yourself. I tend to go that route when the person who genned the seed comes into the call. Like, please explain.
Yeah.
Explain yourself. Why did you do this?
All right. Gonna.
No,
get
he's
that
leaving it.
yet.
No, he's leaving it. Man. Okay. Maybe both runners are just anticipating, you know what, I'll come back and check, child. I'll just do it. Once I'm done beating my dungeons.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Bloopy.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
This is disgusting.
he's not going, okay, I was gonna say, he's just not gonna go right back into fire, right? You gotta leave.
No, I thought he'd go ice, but he still hasn't turned in letters, so... 20 skulls, maybe?
Yeah, I think this is a 20 skulls play. I think he has, I want to say... Oh, no, changed his mind. He is gonna go ice, looks like. Alright, so this was your big brain play early on, Melqui. You wanted our runners going over here basically in the first, 20 minutes.
But with what bottle?
Did he pick up a second bottle?
I do not see another bottle.
Okay, well, he's picking up this hint. And what the hell's going?
Yeah, absolutely. He could skip past King Zora, but that doesn't solve the issue of needing blue fire. And he does not have irons or gold scale to go pick up the bottle of blue fire that we know exists.
He's doing frogs as adult, yes. Correct.
Yes.
That is what is happening right now. Alright, I want to say probably another couple minutes, Earl will be done with Spirit, and our runners, even though What the Hell's having a pretty big lead for the majority of this race, we'll call it a race. They're in a big, obviously weekly race, but the two of them here were featured on the restream. What the Hell's has been in the lead for the majority of the time, and Earl Weird is going to be reaching that point where if he ends up not going Ice Cavern, maybe going somewhere else, check some Sphere Zero stuff that he hasn't done. Does he have another bottle?
No.
He's going into Ice Cavern. What is he doing? I mean, I'm assuming he's going to King Zora skip. But
yeah,
what is he going to do once he does that?
I don't know, honestly. It could be that he just wants to go check the fairy fountain. It could be he thinks another bottle is back here because we haven't seen more than those two yet.
It's risky, too, because you know where the third bottle is.
Right. And you don't want to... I mean, 10 more skulls wouldn't be that bad. That was the one on 30 skulls, right? Or was it on 40?
It was on 30.
30? Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, this looks just like a fairy fountain, iceberg.
Yeah. Peek down, see what's in icy waters.
Weird. Got to be careful here with only 3 1/4 hearts on Twin Rover, but looks like they're getting pretty decent RNG. Arrows. And this is a really risky play here by What the Hell's, but and in the lead for the majority of this race between him and Earl Weird, so I don't blame the call. That is, what is that? Just more arrows, I think.
And there is a lot of fire that Earl still has to go through before it's like caught up. But What the Hell's is definitely going to end up having to spend some time here getting a bottle somehow, some way. Didn't we all just like miss the bottle issue?
Man, if he actually did turn in Rudo's letter and we just weren't paying attention.
Right.
Everyone in chat is confused, so I don't want to assume that that's what happened. Should go back, child. I don't know why he doesn't want to.
Yeah,
he didn't
that's
turn
a good
it
point.
in.
King Zora was there. You wouldn't need to, but he turned it in.
Wait, yeah, that's right. King Zora was just chilling there. I'm very confused. This can't just be for skulls. I mean, coming in here for 2 skulls is not worth it. Chill in there. Haha. See what I did there? Is this going to be the part where he realizes he doesn't have an empty bottle? Like, right in this room?
He
hasn't menued yet. He hasn't been into his menus yet. So... God, we're gonna feel so stupid if he's got an empty bottle in his inventory. Yeah, you...
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you
That
can't...
feels bad.
No,
Yeah.
that feels really bad.
Yeah, that doesn't... Not good. And
That brief
Earl...
brief little hover that he did on the bottle of like, oh, that's right.
Yep. Earl Weird is child probably gonna go show us Bomb Chew Bowling.
Yep, I would imagine. Bomb Shoe Bowling could do Child Goron City. I'm trying to think. I think Earl cleared out most of Lake Hylia as a child. Unfortunately, of course, did do Bottom of the Well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
That unlocked bomb.
that is a bomb bag. So
Screw you, Steed. You're the worst.
that is a bomb-locked bomb bag. There's
the long shot.
The long shot! Oh, that's so mean!
Okay.
That is so mean.
That is, yeah, that's pretty rude.
Okay, so... It wasn't hammer-locked. It wasn't
No.
hammer-locked.
Yeah, as Doc had pointed out earlier, it did just have to be beyond the bridge.
Right, yeah. It wasn't specifically the hammer.
Yeah. Hammer is still Way of the Hero for Haunted Wasteland because it is logically required to beat the seed, and there are 0 other options. And Epona's would still be for that hammer, because you had to get over there somehow. Yeah,
so-
which I do believe says Requiem is burning cack. Girl,
No.
you gonna
No.
gonna do it?
No. I'm so scared. If it's lens, it doesn't count. It shouldn't count if it's lens.
If it's
shouldn't
lens, it's required.
That's no. Oh God. All right. You know what? Okay.
The Reckoning.
While he does this, you know what? Let me go fill my water. Let me go get my.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, odds are it's still just a bloopy, but because Lens could be hanging out in ice. I mean, it's true. That is garbage, but when is Rando not garbage?
All right. Is it over yet?
No. You know
Of course
how long
not. Of course not, because it's chickens. It takes a half hour. Yeah, the bullshit command will need updated.
Alright, what the hell's getting that long shot?
I'm so not ready for this. Should I turn
It'll
myself
be
down
fine.
more? Maybe I should.
I
should probably-
think you're fine. I think you're fine. I think chat knows what to expect now. Especially
I think-
since... Yeah, we're in a casino. Chickens... It would be great if it had lens or boomerang or even our irons, just something that makes it required, but no, we have not seen Hammer Rocks in Valley yet. We also still don't have lights. So, you know. This isn't over yet.
All right, here we go. Here it comes.
Oh.
Yes!
No!
Pay it out! Pay out the believers!
Oh,
Thank
that is
you!
so sad.
Thank you to all who believed in me! What a waste of time! Disqualify them both! You lose! Good day, sir!
Yep, I do believe that
Ugh.
confirms Requiem is going to be on our burning cack.
Give me that. Give me those 27,000 rupees. Oh.
Yep, so
Beautiful.
Lens is just somewhere, and I think that probably...
Cubs. I hate that I had to click that.
just hanging out in ice now.
A heart container is required to live in this game. Get Tanarin out of here. Security. Security. Get Tanarin out of here. Get him out.
Oh, chickens. You were so close. At least both runners are doing it. And as we have already established, what the hell's is, the champion here, so...
He is.
Eye drops.
There are the eye drops. Oh, Erwar can go pick those
That's
up.
for roars.
Yeah, he can go get those if he wanted them. Were Lon chickens important? That doesn't count. That's not what we're talking.
Yeah,
I don't think they were.
That is definitely not what it's referring to, unfortunately.
Bigoron isn't dead. It's for roars.
Yeah, it's for roars win, so it's not like required in any capacity, but it is nice to have. And what the hell's probably kind of wishes he'd had that and could have dropped it in Jabu here for when Boomerang is eventually found, or dropped it up at the top of fire.
I love the eye drops come in a bottle, right? I love that. I don't think it counts.
Oh, yeah, no. It took me a second to understand what was being asked there. I don't think we've seen Adult Lake.
I don't believe so. I think What the Hell's grabbed... What the Hell's grabbed Scarecrow Song and then immediately went Fire. I don't think he actually checked anything.
Oh, okay. Alright.
By the way, I believe Earlweird does have... Did he not go into GTG and get Dins? Did he skip it?
Yep.
Ooh, okay. I was
not have that Dins.
I was so scared about the chickens thing that I lost track. Everything that happened prior to him checking chickens was like a blur to me.
I thought about Sunsong check, like 2 hours ago, and then promptly ignored it. And just a bloop. Nope, fire arrow entry is not okay.
And even if it was okay, we still couldn't do it, because we do not have Nocturne.
Oh, I don't think this was checked either.
Both, and again, just like that, once Earlweird is comfortable with going up to fire, I mean, the longer What the Hell's kind of...
Oh, no, it's just a stick.
Oh, okay, I got scared. I got scared for a second.
It looked like... I mean, it is. It's a piece of wood, but it's not the correct piece of wood.
It's a really ineffective boomerang.
Yeah.
It just doesn't come back.
It doesn't come back.
Right. Alright, What the Hell's now is going to go empty this bottle.
Yeah.
Still feels bad that you made that trip all the way out there, but...
Mm-hmm.
Gotta think that... So Ice Cavern is... Okay, Ice Cavern's going to give us Minuet. And, I mean, other than that... Is that really, like, the best place for us to go right now? I mean... Gotta think, okay, we have that one check left in Fire. What else is there?
I mean, at this point, ice could also be really disappointing. I mean, you're gonna get your minuet out here. You could find that lens. Like, those could be the only things waiting out in Ice Cavern.
The thing, Choose brings up a good point. We did cross the wasteland and get Skull Kid. I mean, not Skull Kid. We got Saria's, and we have not seen either of the Saria song checks yet either.
Yeah. Yeah, Vanilla Irons would be terrible too. I always feel like genuinely something has gone wrong when your option for like most check dense location kind of ends up being ice.
Yeah. There's only 4 items there, and they're spaced out very awkwardly.
Yep. Child Goron City, there was a hint for the pottery. They both checked the maze, and I believe we saw Hot Rodder Goron from Earlwind.
Yeah, we've seen both Gorons, the child and the Hot Rodder.
Yep. So it would just be Dance Dad.
Which still is technically not in logic because we don't have lens. So.
Yep.
I don't think either of our runners will be dipping Jabu, given the fact that Boomerang Chest is nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, and they don't have Furor's Wind to make it worthwhile at all.
It is actually kind of amazing how much time dropping for roars in Jabu is. Like, it's pretty incredible unless your spawn is literally right here in River, which it does happen quite a bit when you kind of spawn out of, like, you're exiting Zora's domain. It does take
my favorite.
quite a bit. It's so good when you just drop from the heavens,
falling from the waterfall.
Oh, it's so good. Yes, the bottle was emptied finally.
Yep.
Which means what the hell's is probably going to do Epona before they end up going back to ice. Still only one bottle, so single bottle ice is also not very fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Earl Weird, going deeper into fire.
Now, Earl he's got Longshot, he's got a bomb bag, he's missing Dins. He's basically in the same position what the hell's is, where he's gonna realize, like, okay, there's an item on Hammer Chest. Do I go and clear that out, or do I leave it? Because if you leave it, that is going to be the last thing you check.
Yep.
Frogs 2. Oh, we get Skull Kid right here.
Skull Kid.
Don't you wish you could just, like, whisper something to Link, like, hey, you should probably like attack that thing and kill it, because it's basically the antagonist for the next game.
You can finish this before it even starts.
Right, yeah. The events of Majora's Mask can never occur.
I was so disturbed the first time I saw someone killing Skull Kid for the... what's it called? Massive Rupee. Just Mega Rupee. Whatever it is.
Wait, you can actually kill Skull Kid for a gold rupee?
It's the orange one. The... Chat! Help! Yeah, the orange rupee. The $200.
Exactly. Yeah. How do you do the Dishonored 2 speedrun? You kill the guy in the intro. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it is called a huge rupee.
So how do you kill him? Like, you just shoot him with a slingshot and he dies?
You go in as adult.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. I think that's hilarious.
No!
That's hilarious. That's so funny! You're breaking the... Iron's on Dance Dad!
Ish.
Crossing the wasteland!
Okay, so our lens, like, has to be in ice, right?
I don't know.
I mean...
I have no idea.
Lens is logically required, which means that it has to be available, and I do think that ice is the only thing we haven't seen, like, before the crossing. Except hammer rocks.
Yeah, Len's locking a ton of stuff.
Okay, lens and ice to get all of this.
I think you full clear water 100%. I think you absolutely full clear water.
Yeah. Yeah, Doc pointing out, lens can't be in here. It has to be before anything that is past Haunted Wasteland. So, like, that could be what is hanging out up in fire, I believe. Yeah, this isn't... Like, it's only been 2 hours and 15 minutes, but this also is, like, actually an unkind seed.
It's unkind not in the amount of time it's taken us to get anywhere. It's just unkind and, like, the logic's really bad.
Yeah.
Like, there is a world where what the hell's subs 3, like, you can get a sub 3 here. Like, there's a world where that can happen, depending upon
certainly.
this boomerang location.
Yeah, because I imagine what the hells goes straight through Shadow after this. Oh god. Boomerang and Child Side Spirit?
Well, I mean, it could either be on Child Side, or it could just be the right hand.
Yeah.
That they could have gotten earlier. I mean, that still means you have to go and go back as Child to end up getting a small key to beat the dungeon, but still, like, it could be way up there on the right hand, which means they got to climb all the way back up and go through that room again.
Right. Oh, nice early boss key.
Ooh, the boss key.
The question.
He's thinking about it. Okay.
Yeah. It kind of looks... So, one of the things we talk about a lot is Forest and Shadow being used as thinking time. I would not be surprised to see quickly finishing this dungeon, going into Shadow to get through there, and use that time to think about everything that has been thrown by the seed.
I do like that idea of these two dungeons are when you think. You don't really, there's not much exciting things going on. So you just think. You just think the whole time.
You hear that a lot. There aren't many options. Like runners say, you just keep moving.
Mm-hmm. You just keep going forwards.
Yeah, you keep doing things, and when you have those breaks to actually piece together what the game is trying to make happen, it's in places like Forest where you don't have to think as much about what you're doing. It's in Shadow where you don't have to think about...
By the way, what the hell is just casually grabbing Morpha immediately and pinning it up against the door? You mean just casually? Whenever the boomerang is my last song, or not my last song, whenever the boomerang is the last item I need, and now granted we do need light arrows, but obviously we're going to get told where those are. I just think about the one song Banana Man by what's that one? What's that one band? I can't even remember. It's like one of my favorite songs. It's so good. Tally Hall, yeah. Boomerang as a casino go mode. Isn't it like so weird that it always feels like it's the boomerang in all dungeons? Maybe it's like recency bias for me. Mm-hmm. It certainly feels that way. It's just because that item locks not much other than like a couple child skulls.
Right.
Oh, you can jump through there. That's really cool.
Yeah, and Doc, I don't even think that has to be part of the equation, because we did get a hint about a small key on the manager in Shadow. So whatever thinking you might be doing about keys in Shadow Temple, I don't think that's necessary.
What the hell's thought about going over to grab those eye drops?
Thought about it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know...
I like teleporting, but I also like walking. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Alright. Had to think about it for a second.
Yeah. I mean... it's gonna get Nocturne. For sure.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, do I go get the song, or do I not get the song? Yeah, a lot of those Way of the Heroes have been figured out. Haunted Wasteland had our hammer, Spirit Temple had Logical Bomb Bag, and Lon Lon Ranch had Eponas, which we needed to cross the wasteland. Oh, and Kakariko is going to have Requiem of Spirit for something. Either key logic, or there might be something over there.
Okay, genuinely...
That's a good clip, by the way.
This clip that was just put in here, that seed was so bad.
That's a really good clip. Yeah. Liam popping off at Lost is really, really funny. Oh, the hammer chest is just the big Goron sword.
Big Goron sword. Okay, yeah, we really need to see these hammer chests in Valley. I mean, in theory we're good. I just kind of feel like we need a little more. Yes, warning for the headphone users. Yep, that is Nocturne for What the Hells. Earl Weird did go all the way up in fire, but yep, gonna go beat up a fire snake. The outro clip. Bullshit.
Is Volvagia
seeds by
technically
Joy.
a dragon? I never really knew that. Technically a dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so.
I don't know if there was some like weird Zelda lore for the type of creature that it was.
Well, I recently learned that the Zelda lore is in fact that Volvagia used to be Link's pet.
Oh.
Which,
Oh.
Zelda, why?
Clearly it was taken very good care of.
You're right. You disappeared for 7 years. Screw you.
I'm gonna rain meteors down from the sky and kill all the Gorons.
And, yeah, lock up all the Gorons.
Or brainwashed and crazy by Ganondorf? Is that the story? Volvagia got, like, brainwashed by Ganondorf? Man, Zelda lore it goes deep.
Dark.
It's very, man, for a children's game, pretty dark.
Yeah.
We're playing a children's video game? What's happening right now? Was there a bet for Boomerang?
Oh, you know what? I don't think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't think we have a...
I don't think we had one.
Yeah.
If there's anybody out there that would like to do one. If not, that's fine. We don't need to...
Yeah.
Not totally necessary, but...
I think there was just a little bit of, is boomerang the item we're gonna find, or are we actually gonna end up finding our stupid lens?
Is lens or boomerang going to be found first?
Oh, gross. I mean, if
And the
what
funny
hell
thing will be if it
goes-
is lens. Yeah, that'll be the
Is
funny
it
thing if it is lens.
chess game.
Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh my goodness.
Trace has been pretty quiet in chat, so I'm looking forward to all of us just kind of raining down grief.
Furl did do hammer chest. Yes, it was Bigoron. Bigoron sword.
Yep. I mean, yeah, without that, unfortunately without that Dins, going Shadow is going to be a impossibility for Earl.
Actually curious if... Okay. I wanted to see how many, if anybody... I was really hoping that no one had finished, because if they did, I would have been like, what? How?
Mm-hmm.
But well, we still got 29 people going strong.
I wouldn't be too surprised if in the next, 20 minutes we have a finisher. I don't think What the Hells will be too far out of that range by the looks of it. Earl is a little more up in the air simply because he still needs irons, still needs Dins, needs to complete water, get Nocturne.
Yeah, especially... You're right, Doc. Especially with how nasty that logical bomb bag is.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm wondering. I believe I saw, T-Riz in here. If, for example, Lens is hanging out in ice, and we know it has to be Minuet out there. If you rush ice and get that information and those warp songs early, that's a little bit of an advantage. I'm just not sure how much of an advantage time-wise that adds up to.
Oh, what the hell is this so much better than me? I struggle so much in that room hitting those keys from the door. What if Boomerang is in the toilet? Then that's really funny, Kirby fan.
Ooh.
We all laugh.
Let's see. Cross Wasteland, grab Sarias, age change, boots, age change, water.
That's gross.
Yeah.
When put that way, Kinra, that's so gross.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I mean, they do have Prelude, but at the same time, it's still just really gross, going back and forth between child and adult that much.
Mm-hmm. Were irons on Dance Dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Irons were indeed on the Dancing Dad.
Yes, as always, chat has definitely won today.
Only part of chat won, because there was part of chat that bet chickens would be required. And you guys all lose. You guys lose.
Yeah, that's fair. It was looking really good there towards the end, though.
I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared in the slightest.
50-50. You literally left You couldn't even watch the first half of Chickens Be Done.
I know what you're talking about. I had to fill my water. I had to stay hydrated, you know? That's all. Just had to stay hydrated.
Bottle logic if lens is in ice.
Oh.
I don't think that's a problem? Question mark?
Iron Boots gets you another bottle in the Tektite Grotto.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So, the bottle letter was freely available. You only needed to do Ocarina minigame for the scale to get access to turn in letter. And then your bottle is free. Yeah. It's still unpleasant. This seed requires a lot of age changes.
Yeah, that is kind of the thing you were mentioning earlier. Like, it's not unpleasant in there's a lot of stuff in really bad places. It's just unpleasant the amount of back and forth you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
The fun and creative way that Trez decided to troll our runners today.
Yeah, this is interesting for sure. And yep, Earl is headed to do
Dr.
Hammer
Wizard.
Rocks.
Dr. Wizard, you have a point. They can buy blue fire. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, they could just buy blue fire.
You still need a bottle though, don't you?
Yes, you still need a bottle, but like basically from the standpoint, like if theoretically, if say it's on King Zora, they could realistically get the item on King Zora without having to go in there because of the two wallets.
Gotcha. And yes, welcome in the non-raid from Silver Gauntlets. I'm guessing HK fell asleep. Possibly.
Somebody fell asleep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's your logic. If you guys are coming in from the raid, there's your logic. Kinra just posted it.
Yep. This is an all dungeon seed for Nocturne on Ocarina of Time. Your Way of the Hero, Kakariko, is going to be Requiem. For, I think, what would have to be Key Logic or Boomerang out there. Great. So great.
Having a great time. Alright, Earlweird did skip GTG earlier. He will be picking up Din's in here. As What the Hells is finishing up Shadow Temple and probably just going to be going over to CAC, getting that Requiem, and again, going Child, and heading back out to the desert. God, it's so much back and forth. Like, it's actually kind of insane when you really think about what this seed wanted you to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there were at least 3 age changes in the explanation Kinra typed up. Yep, still no rank, still no light arrows, still no lens to actually put crossing into logic. Thanks, game. Yeah, where was Prelude again? Zaria's. Composer's Grave. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't. I was trying to rack my brain, thinking like, where was it? Was in Bomb Shoe Bowling behind first locked bomb bag, and what was even funnier was the second bomb bag was on the first part of Bomb Shoe Bowling. You had a bomb bag sitting there, and then you had a long shot. It was pretty funny.
Bombs are like the rudest thing to find. Just like, really, game? You're gonna give me bomb-locked bomb?
There, for all we know, both other bomb bags are potentially bomb-locked. We haven't found the third one.
Ugh. Gross. Yep, we can blame Trez today.
We did manage to find, out of the other items, that there are 3 copies of. We found the other ones.
Yeah, found all of the strengths within the first hour.
Yes.
All of the bows and the slingshots pretty quickly, definitely under an hour and a half.
And unless something is here on Bongo, just a nice little barren... I mean, I guess, based on how deep it was, probably from a logic perspective of everything you needed to do, I shouldn't be surprised the Shadow Temple had nothing. But it, at the very least, could have had, oh, I don't know, another bottle in it.
Right. Yeah, I think if you're what the hells, you grab Requiem here off Burning Cack and you immediately go back to do Child Spirit. I guess there's a chance that you just go up and long shot over to check the other hand, but I think you just...
It's an interesting concept, right? Because if you're thinking that, okay, Child Spirit, maybe it only has just 2 small keys on it to prevent you from really butcher... Because you could really butcher that key situation based on where they were laid out. So I guess you could potentially make that gamble, like go all the way up the left side, and we'll see what the hell elects to do here. Unless Boomerang is on Bongo.
Oh my god, no! Ish.
That is a gold scale.
I don't believe we've seen Lab Dive.
Nope, we have not. We have not seen Lab Dive.
Hey, Silver Gauntlets with the official raid. Thanks for joining us.
Welcome on in, everybody, from the Silver Gauntlets. This is All Dungeons for Nocturne, the classic. So welcome on in.
Logically, Gold Scale unlocks the Lab Dive check, which I don't believe What the Hells has done since getting irons.
No, I think it was literally he got irons and then immediately rushed over to water, beat water, grabbed Nocturne, immediately went into Shadow.
Yep. And oh, okay. What the Hells is not age changing. I don't think he's done Big Pose yet, so it kinda... Oh, and the golds. Yep.
I gotta check off that gold gauntlets bait before he moves on.
Right. Yeah. And the nice thing is, with that gold scale, like, Lab Dive can be done as child, so if he is going Child Spirit, that can also be done.
Can actually do it just straight out of a child save quit, actually, since you spawn right there.
Yep. What is faster, that or Serenade?
I don't know. What I'm assuming if What the Hells is playing on emulator, I think it's infinitely faster on emulator. If you're playing on RetroArch, your save quits are like instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
Toilet is the item.
Oh no.
Confirmed. Toilet is the item.
Toilet is the item because Dastar came in that raid.
That's the reason.
Mm-hmm.
Earl gonna get his Din's Fire here. And hopefully pretty soon. I mean, after this, I guess you see what he does. Did that count? I couldn't tell. I don't have what the hell's his audio on. I wasn't sure if that counted or not. I think that. Nope. Okay.
Oh, must not have.
Oh.
There.
Okay, that counted. Gold scale. Was it required? Well, a couple months ago, it would have been required.
Smoke Kraken toilet refers to the room with the silver rupees in GTG, where it's got the swirling water and you have to collect those rupees. Because why not? Could call it the whirlpool, just make it a little, like, nicer, but...
You can't.
But
you really can't.
You really can't.
You can't make the toilet anything other than the toilet. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, but if toilet is boomerang...
That emote is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just everything you want in an emote. Hover boot strat here. You got it first time. And strangely, this time, what the hell is not going to have to jump past King Zora?
Yep.
Oh, he's just out of the way now. Rang at the bottom of Jabu Pond. Ooh.
I think what the hell's peaked it, and didn't, like, double check, so... Yes. Looks like we do have a bet open, folks. Where is Boomerang? If you go exclamation point and bet, you can guess a location. The more specific the location, the better. Oh, Doc, we did already see... We saw the freestanding earlier.
Let's see. I'm gonna... What can it be? What would be a really silly bot? What would be really funny? I'm trying to think of like what's left in the game at this point.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing. There we go. Lens minigame.
Ugh.
I don't think anybody... No! Someone got it before me! Tuba Man got it before me! Dang! Alright.
That is disgusting. Especially if we find... Oh!
Chest game, I do not believe is hinted. No, you're fine. You're fine. Got it before me.
Are we getting high fives in ice here?
I'm not sure.
This is...
Hey, a bottle!
No!
Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me?
Boo.
Oh, wow. Boo this seed. Boo it.
So that is...
Boo.
That was trolling what the hell specifically.
Wow.
And yes, I do believe that's bottle no mode.
Oh my goodness. Is he not even going to use it? He's not even going to use it out of spite. He's like, I'm not using it. I'm not equipping it. I'm not emptying that bottle.
Ish.
Oh, that is so funny.
I would be so mad. I cannot even begin to estimate the number of F-bombs I would drop if that happened to me. Ooh.
Here, I know a rough amount that you would probably drop here. Let me find it. we were talking about clips earlier. Here you go. Here's one. This is roughly the amount of where are they?
Yeah, so What the Hells did come out here earlier, but did not have a bottle free. He clearly thought that he had turned in letter.
Yeah, he even hovered over the bottle.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because, as someone pointed out, you would not need to jump over King Zora if you had turned in letter. So I don't know if he just got confused because Tectate Grotto does have another bottle.
I can't figure out whether or not that bottle was accessible to you prior to like having irons.
Where did we just find Gold Scale?
On Bongo.
No, then.
Yeah, because the
You
other
need either Gold Scale or irons to get
right
into Shadow.
Yeah.
Yep, song percent gonna be achieved. Yes, 50 is dead.
Yep. I can't find the clip I was looking for. Oh well. There was a clip of Axani finding silvers on the light arrow cutscene, and she just says "what the fuck" like 1,000 times.
Oh god, yes.
I was trying to find it. I couldn't find it. She even pulls up like an overlay that just says "what the fuck." It's hilarious.
There's our Minuet and the blue t-shirt. Yep, so we're in a Super Casino. God, what even is left?
A
little preview from what's gonna come in race time here. Why did I do this? From one of the runners.
Why did I do this?
Why did I do this?
It's gotta be Child Spirit, right?
It's gotta be. I think Boomerang has to be, but oh my god, is Lens here? Do you have our Lens? No, no finishes yet. Do have 2 forfeits. There's Boomerang. Anyone guess King Weep?
You could have bought Blue Fire. We were talking about buying Blue Fire. You had both wallets.
So Lens is in Jabu?
Oh, wow.
This is disgusting.
Wow.
So disgusting. The last location we check.
That is so bad. That's so bad.
Yeah, I like this one. This winning bet in Ganon's bedroom next to his life-size Lego model Triforce. I honestly don't even know. I don't know what this seed is. I'm at a loss.
I think the logic of everything for crossing the wasteland, I think, kind of makes sense.
Right. So where were our wallets?
Oh gosh.
One in Forest.
I'm not sure. I know one was in Forest. There was one very, very quickly after that. Oh, I found the, here we go. I found the clip that I was looking for. I don't know if this will actually work, will it? This is the clip I was talking about earlier.
Nice. We do have another bet open because we still don't know where light arrows are.
We're not done yet.
Yeah, this isn't over.
We're not over.
Still
We're not done
over.
yet. You know what? Here, we'll do. I don't know what
Dead Sea
technically
Hammer
this.
rocks.
I don't know what that chest is called. Technically, I'm just gonna say the big chest in Shadow Trial. I think
Shadow
Cubs is on
Trial
drugs this
2?
seed.
But Cubs isn't responsible for this.
True, but it would still be really funny.
Oh. Yeah,
Unfortunately,
so a
Mocha Jones
reminder...
can.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna give a list of places that are still available that were abandoned along the way. So we do have Child Spirit. We have the Rest of Water. And I think that's it. I think it's Jabu, and Jabu will give us the Light Arrow cutscene. And in Ganon's castle, I guess. Is that about right?
I think that's. Trying to I can't really think of anything else that it could be. And obviously, we do have golds. Both runners have gold gauntlets, so Ganon's is technically the densest location we have left. Very likely he's going to say my castle, which I think basically, if you're running this seed, do you potentially just clear Ganon's castle before going up to Ganon? I think in this situation, maybe. I could see some people doing it.
Yeah, I can see some people doing it, but I would just go up there. Because Ganon's, while it has a lot of checks, it is still extra time. And yeah, you're gonna have to do the climb twice, but you're gonna end up doing it twice anyway, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, light trial and then go up. Might
Really
end
think
up
about that.
needing
You could just do light
key,
trial.
though. Yeah. Depends if there's a key behind the golds in there. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Purple. I would just run up. Go get the eye drops. Get Furor's. Then go up to Ganon's.
That's totally worth it at that point.
Right.
I'm betting on not light trial. You have a lot of leeway there in that bet.
Mm-hmm. Can you not
Technically-
unfreeze? Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
You were going to
Nope,
say the
you go
exact same
ahead.
thing I said. I was going to say, you can unfreeze King Zora as long without going into ice and without turning in the letter. The thing it requires is you need a bottle, obviously, and you need both wallets to be accessible to you, which I believe happened. I think that was the case this seed. Not exactly sure. Again, we're trying to piece together where our wallets were.
Yeah, I really only remember the one in Forest. Oh, both were in Forest.
Oh, then
Well, there
we
you go, because
we definitely had we had access to both of those for sure.
super free Forest starter pack.
Yeah, so you could have just went in a perfect world. You could have basically gotten all your stuff in Kokiri Forest / Deku Tree, and then beat Forest Temple with the stuff that you got in Deku Tree, and then filled up your wallet, bought Blue Fire with the bottle that you would have first had to have emptied the letter, and then walk over, buy Blue Fire, play ZL, get inside of Domain, and get your boomerang. That's all you would have had to do. Easy.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't believe we have seen Lens in Jabu yet. Is it just on Baronade to make this even worse.
Yeah, where is the lens? The lens has to be, like, logically pretty early.
Yeah.
For sure, purple, yeah.
Yeah, definitely that second bottle was available, but they had a scale from the Ocarina mini game, so access to domain was never a problem.
General, like, low sphere checks are left for the lens to be. I'm, like, struggling to think of any.
Yeah.
Could be the toilet. Wait, no, it can't be the toilet. Never mind.
Yeah, no. Because the irons were... Yep. Be like, yeah, no, it could be toilet. Can't be toilet, folks. Lights could be toilet.
Oh, they could be. Yo, holding hands in Jabu. What the hell is about to leave, or we just got here? They're kind of like high-fiving. One's going in, the other's going out.
Yeah,
Bombs,
we had bottle,
bombs.
hook, and bow. All of which would have easily given us boomerang to add to the mix.
Oh, yeah. I think at that point, your total skulls that you can reach, like, shoots up dramatically. I think with just those 5 items.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen hammer rocks. Yeah. Not hammer rocks.
And...
Clearing.
Grenade down.
Well, sub 3 final dungeon clear for what the hells, but don't know where those light arrows are. Unless
Yeah.
they're right here. Nope, some bombs.
Yeah, and just looking at this, Earl is not going to be too far behind in Jabu here, but still has not gotten the iron boots off of Darunia to go clear Water Temple to get Nocturne to get into Shadow.
He is child, so I would imagine he's probably going to stay child and do some child stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think so. And as soon as you find those irons, as much as we keep talking about where is this lens, they don't actually care where lens is.
No, they point. They it's the farthest thing from their minds at the current moment.
Yeah.
What it feels like for the 2,000th time, what the hell is transitioning from child to adult.
Yep. Stark's go mode will be very shortly here. What the hells needs light arrows?
I just keep reading the comment in the race channel, why did I do this?
Mm-hmm.
It keeps making me laugh.
Yep. I don't think it can be in water. Lights could be. Lens couldn't be there. Oh. Lens was in Jabu.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Man, Milkweed, we're really good at this.
We're really good at paying attention.
We're really good at this.
I mean, at least... Did what the hell's actually check that?
Yeah, did he not open it? I have a hard time believing...
Yeah, there was, like,
skipped
nowhere
it.
else... Okay. It's like, there was literally nowhere else Lens could have been, right?
God, I was like, oh, did we really miss that?
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna feel real bad if Treasure Chest game has lights.
Oh no, oh no, if Ganon says market.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, I mean, maybe What the Hells is able to deduce exactly that of just there's the other bomb bag. Okay, cool. Maybe he's able to be like, oh, okay, well, Lens has to be in Jabu, so maybe he'll go back. I don't know if he'd be able to, if that would even be the first place he'd go, but
Gosh, I don't think you do. Get both wallets in the forest, turn in letter, go adult, buy blue fire to unfreeze King Zora, then go back to Jabu for Lens. Yes. To cross Wasteland to get your first bomb bag. And Saria's. Yes.
to then go Child and get your Iron Boots on Bombshoe Bowling. Yo, double defense.
Where did we end up with meme percent? What are we missing?
Winner? I think we're missing the winner.
Oh, I thought I saw winner. Did,
We didn't find ice arrows? I thought we have...
Hey!
Yeah, never mind. Hey!
Thanks, game!
Hey! Hey!
We
Wow,
now
that was-
have achieved meme percent. Thank you.
Hooray! Man, this stupid
I mean,
randomizer is so sentient. I swear.
Let's be real, though. That's like the best thing to be behind Gold's bait.
The ice
Nothing
arrows?
else here. The ice arrows being there, just amazing.
All right, where's the worst spot that he can say? I mean, for What the Hell is its market? That's easily the worst.
Yeah. Definitely market for What the Hells. I mean, Spirit is whatever at that point. What the Hell still has a check in fire that we know it isn't, but that's probably playing around in the back of his mind. Water Temple wouldn't be great.
Oh, that was my bet. That was my pick right there, that chest.
Chickens too.
You know, you're funny.
Hey, someone in chat did it.
Oh, I know. I'm talking to them. I'm looking right at their username. I'm looking at it. Adagorio, you're funny. You think pretty funny. Man, there's a lot of arrows in here.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
there they are.
All right.
Someone did bet water trial.
Alkaline Ace?
Yeah, Alkaline
Kirby
Ace.
fan? Oh, you bet right water. Oh, you were specific. Okay.
So you had exact nice. So this is looking pretty good for What the Hells. I should probably knock on wood, but we might have a restream first place finisher here.
We haven't had, we've only had, like you said earlier, we've only had 2 forfeits. No one else has finished. So.
Some people are regretting their decisions this evening.
Yes, they are. They had to know who rolled the seed.
That's a good point, Adagorio. Ice arrows in light trial, and light arrows in ice trial. I like it.
Are we really going with it calling it ice trial?
No.
It's water trial. People memeing it like, oh, it's ice trial. No, it's water.
Got the little water symbol.
Yeah, exactly. It's got the little water.
Yeah.
Cubs. What are the other trials called? What are they called? Forest, fire, spirit, shadow, and light. Which correspond with the dungeons that you beat as adult. You do not beat the ice dungeon.
Let's see.
Forest.
So Earl Weird did complete Jabu and does appear to be staying child.
Those iron boots, hopefully here pretty soon. I mean, once he gets iron boots, it's pretty. Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna do the rest of Lost Woods first. So
Yeah. In my castle.
my castle.
Why does he think he's so good at hiding these things?
Sometimes he is. Sometimes
Yeah.
he's really good at hiding them. Other times, not so much. Other times, they're in Mito's house. He was like, "Hey, I know you live next door to the little child that's eventually going to defeat me, but can you hold on to these light arrows? The only thing that's able to beat me."
Yeah. Alright.
One cycle, very nice.
One cycle. That looks like a lot of extra hits, though. Wonder if he didn't store the correct damage. Hide the arrows where you least expect it. Under your pillow.
Right under your nose. All right, we're still without a finisher, so we might get a first place right here.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because What the Hells was not originally going to be on Restream, so
Yeah.
pretty funny.
I wonder how Rock Chalk is doing. Oh,
I do kind of want to pull up his stream and see.
I know, right?
We'll do that after What the Hells finishes. Hey, the iron boots.
There are irons. And, yep, a prelude, because that should be, aside from light arrows, that should be go mode for Earl Weird.
Ooh, 16 hearts, too. That is... all dungeon seeds, believe it or not, you check a lot of stuff.
Yep.
And I think they still... I mean, they have to go through all of Shadow. We'll see if they make the same call that What the Hells did and full clear I guess the bottom floor of Ganon's castle before they go up.
Yep.
I think at this point with with Lens, you probably do, right? I mean, you have Lens. It's not like... Oh, did he get...
Get your GGs in chat. What the hell's about to finish here?
Oh! Oh, oh no! Oh, nice!
Just wait. Get your GGs in, though.
Get the GGs in, hurry, quick! Get them in, hurry!
What the hell's finishing in first place? Sniping.
Oh,
E.
come on, where is it?
Oh, where is it? I spoiled it. I'm so sorry.
There it is, okay.
There it is.
13 seconds! 13 seconds! Oh, unbelievable.
Yeah, I was just sitting here staring at race time like, what's happening? Light arrows were in water trial.
I love in the race channel, E. Cola finished and then just typed, dude.
Dude.
Dude. What's the 13 seconds that I wasted? What did I do?
Yeah, right. What did I do?
God, how are there two people with the word cola in their name just god gamers at this.
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. Ikola sniped Ryukane in the Blitz qualifiers, so this is what he gets. Yeah, I don't think Trez will be popping in. But it does sound like What the Hells will be joining us. So if you have any questions, get those in chat.
EG, the hell?
Hey, thanks guys. What's up?
Congrats on your 13-second win.
Sorry.
Yeah, GG's. That was very exciting to see.
Yeah.
So- So give us your thoughts before we open it up to any questions. Just give us your thoughts on this seed.
I just hope no one noticed that I went to Ice Cavern without a bottle. I just hope no one talks about that, so it's all good.
Oh yeah, none of us noticed.
Yeah, no
Okay,
one noticed,
yeah.
right? Everyone was doing something else. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That's all I wanted to know.
We
Well, that's
took
all of
your
my
we took your
questions.
stream down. That's
Okay.
all.
Thanks. That's perfect.
Yeah, we took your stream down. We put some other person up there, and then we came back like, oh, he hasn't went to Ice Cavern yet.
Yeah, just run ads.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did. My first question is, I guess, at what point did you unravel the spaghetti logic of the hints and the bomb bag location and Epona and all of the stuff that this seed kind of threw at you? At what point were you confident in, okay, I know what this seed wants me to do?
Probably during Spirit Temple. Like it feels pretty. It feels like it makes sense that would be the first bomb bag. So I thought I'm not gonna overly, like I'm not gonna go Gum a key just to do the Silver Gauntlet chest, just in case it's not the bomb bag. That's Way of the Hero. And then I think after Spirit, I got the Long Wrench Way of the Hero hint. It was like, wait, that's just Epona's. Then all of a sudden, you're like, wait a minute. I only found Din's Fire in there, and it's not like it's locking anything in Shadow because Longshot locked Shadow. So that was weird. So I think at that point I kind of realized, okay, they actually want you to do all this just for a bomb bag.
And it turns out that was the case because bomb
Yep.
bag directly locked your long shot. So
Yeah, and like hard lock, and it hard locked both bomb bags. You couldn't find the bomb bag with just choose. That was pretty funny.
yeah,
Yeah, and I don't want to focus too much, but there was the actual ice play, the milk bottle in
Yeah.
the very first chest in there.
Yeah,
We didn't have your audio up, but I wanted to ask about your reaction to that because we assumed that Trez planted that there just to like troll you at that point.
yeah, for sure. Like it was like I can't believe it was right there. I was looking at the chest. That's what I said. Like I jumped over King Zora. He had the boomerang, and I looked at the chest that had a bottle. It's like, yeah, cool, really, really cool.
Thanks,
that was the one
gang.
thing we were trying to throw out was, is the seed expecting you to unthaw him with the wallets? Because you effectively had access to not just domain, but you had access to moving him out of the way, and then on top of that beating Forest Temple, which had both of your wallets. We kind of pieced that together. So is that what this is that what this was like, oh yeah, you don't give you the wallet so that you can go in and unthaw Zora. You don't even need to go into the Ice Cavern because Ice Cavern didn't have anything.
Yeah, I guess if you could big brain and buy a blue fire, but yeah, we could go to ice. What was it like? We started with ZL. There was a scale in Lost Woods and Rudos and Mitos. So already at that point we could do King Zora, right?
I mean, ice was your logical forest access, was it not?
Well, that's the thing. Where was the lens? The lens was in Jabu. Is that what
Yeah.
we're seeing right now? So you needed to do ice. No, yeah, you needed to do ice and King Zora first, to then get the lens to then cross the wasteland. So I guess both both Colossus and Ice had your forest access. You didn't need any of them. Like, it didn't matter since Forest only had the wallets, and the wallets didn't do anything.
Yeah, I think the breakdown in the wallet purchasing Blue Fire is you need to be in Forest logically as far as the game is concerned. So I think you did. I think Ice was required for that because that did get you both Blue Fire and the wallets. I don't think we pieced that together in chat
yeah.
prior.
We do have a question from Tannerin. Hope I'm saying your name right. The question is, what did you learn today about Trez seeds?
I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad, the seed. It was all dungeons. And I think if you don't go in Ice without a bottle, it's not bad. I was wondering if maybe not going to Ice without a bottle helped me get the Iron Boots on Darunia, but at the same time, I think no, because I would have went Child anyway, and moved King Zora, and then full clear the rest of Child, because like it's not like there's that much you can do anyway. So no, I didn't think the seed was that bad. The logic was weird for the bomb bag, but the actual seed, I think it was okay.
That's kind of what me and Melky were saying, was like, this seed isn't... It's rude from a logic standpoint, not necessarily from the location of the items.
Yeah,
there was just there was a very... Because like a very spaghetti logic chain that you kind of had to piece together. But all in all, like, I mean, Kokiri Forest had a lot of good stuff. Deku Tree had some good stuff. Your Way of the Heroes, obviously leading you to Mirror Shield. And obviously, all of your strengths were given to you basically for free.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. It boiled down to the number of age changes alone. I think it was something like 7 or 8 throughout the expected playthrough, probably.
Thank God for Prelude. Let's go.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, can you imagine if just that and like Minuet had been swapped? Just swap their locations. Like, imagine how much longer this seed would have taken.
Yeah, that would have been annoying.
Feel like
I think apparently Ikola walked up the Ganon's tower to get the hint, and I didn't, so that's pretty much what.
Oh.
See, that's why. That's definitively
right.
That's why you should do what the Hells did. There will never be a case where it doesn't work out in your favor.
I think I counted that there was 16 checks in Ganon's and 8 outside of Ganon's, and I didn't have Ferrar's Wind, so I thought there might be some people who pick up the eye drops and get Ferrar's Wind, so I thought the odds were pretty good to just do trials, and then if it's not there, then too bad. Because some of the checks I left, I just really didn't want them to be there, like the one in Jabu and the one in Fire. Those would have been pretty bad. So let's just do trials.
Oh, we know what those are, actually. The one in Fire is Big Goron Sword.
Yep.
And the one in Jabu is the lens for your logical crossing.
Damn, I wonder if I would have saved time if I got the Big Goron Sword. Like, I go up, that way you don't play Song of Time. I think it would have been faster. Then you save time with BGS. Damn.
You do save quite a bit of time just in combat alone, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I think that wouldn't have changed anything, yeah. That might have saved a little time.
Yeah, GG, what the hell's that was awesome.
Alright, well, thanks for restream and commentary. And,
yeah, thanks for joining us. Chat, do you have any final questions? Maybe?
Is Trez there, or is he not? He's not here?
Yeah, no, Trez is not here, which is the real question that chat has.
I gotta ask Trez, when are we doing the what is it, glitch logic race? I think I do glitch logic and Trez does just standard. I think we're like 4 months late on that or something.
We're supposed to ask ice trial or water trial?
Wait, what we should call it?
Yep.
I never really thought of that.
Please say water. Please say water. What the hell?
I mean,
You already won that it wasn't chickens, Kuiper. Come on.
Oh my god, I popped off so hard. It was so great. There was what the hell is, I'm not joking, there was like a 30-minute stretch where literally the entire conversation was just about, it's chickens, right?
yeah.
And I was like, no, it's not. It's not gonna be. I refuse to believe it's gonna be. You both ended up checking it. I'm sure everybody checked it, but
It was hard because you're like, it's probably burning cack, but you gotta check it. You gotta check it.
But yeah, I think that's all we have. So thanks for joining us and sharing
Alright.
your
Well, thanks.
thoughts.
Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna go eat. So see you all later.
thanks again. GG.
And we do have a string of finishes that we will read off here. In third place, Flaflausch. Fourth place, Dubu Decker. Fifth place, Philip T2. And sixth place, Hamsda. So they are
Ham.
starting to roll in here. I would assume we're gonna watch Earl Weird finish, but I am not positive.
I mean, he's got, half of Shadow left. He's hopefully going to do exactly what we saw What the Hells do.
We are.
And
Great.
full clear out the tower before going up to get the hint.
Perfect. Thanks, Cubs. Well, we will just watch this. We know that there isn't a lot in Shadow.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably going to be another... much time it takes to get through this part of Shadow Temple. I mean, obviously, anything can happen. You can get some bad bongo RNG. See our good pal, the fist attack.
Yeah, I would say 20-ish minutes, Rippled Waters. Because if we assume 7 minutes just to, get to Ganon's and beat Ganon, plus all of the extra checks and finishing this, yeah.
I'm just looking at the our tracker that we actually have. By the way, our trackers are doing a great job, by the way. If you
Oh, yeah. We suck. God.
Yeah,
You
we're
know who
terrible.
doesn't suck?
The
Our
trackers.
trackers.
Yeah, the trackers
Mini
are
Beast
great.
and Worn Traveler.
No,
Our
don't
runners
don't-
all suck.
Yeah, the runners are great, the trackers are great, we suck. We're
We
terrible.
suck.
Right, we're not great. We were
yeah.
like the fifth option. And they were like, we don't have anybody else. We have to get Milkweed and Kuiper. We have to drag Kuiper out of retirement and put him
Jim
behind the
having to
microphone.
make that call, just sitting there like, no, I don't want to.
we have to call him. No, we
have
no,
no
we can't.
choice.
We have
but
nobody else.
Our trackers, Mini Beast and Worn Traveler, doing a great job today. What the hell's happened? Not here anymore, but did a great job. Let us restream. Earl Weird finishing up. But obviously we appreciate everyone who lets us restream. I'm gonna do a special shout out to Rock Chalk too, because I feel bad that
Oh
we
yeah,
had
you
to
know what? I'm
move
actually,
away from them.
I'm actually going to. Here we go. Let's see where Rock Chalk is actually. Rock Chalk is in Ganon's castle. So I'm waiting to see this load up and see exactly what Rock Chalk is doing. Again, Rock Chalk was originally on the restream. We had some technical difficulties on his end. But yeah, he is in Ganon's castle, so we could potentially see a Rock Chalk finish here and get another top 10 finisher that was originally on them. Which, by the way, Melrose finishing in 7th place.
GG's Melrose. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say, like, thank you, Trez, from chat's perspective. But I'm guessing you're gonna get some angry messages.
I imagine that Trez just gets angry messages all the time.
All the time.
Just all the time. Just in general.
And I'm sure, like, 90% of it is not real anger.
Oh no, it's just people giving him a hard time.
Yep. Yeah, Melrose does not rush ice. That is my understanding. But to that same effect, T-Riz does. And we haven't seen T-Riz come through the finishing line yet. So, I mean, as much as I was saying rush ice, it seems that rushing ice did not have to happen. But imagine.
You just imagine it.
Just imagine. A world where everyone just rushed ice.
That's a cold, dark place. Get it? Because it's cold.
It is cold and dark up there.
Get it? It's cold, and it's a cave, so it's probably dark. That's the thing. Where's all this? Like, you go into the ice cavern, and there's no light. Where's all the light? How is Link able to see? It's a cave.
It's like bioluminescent. Everything's glowing.
Ice? Ice doesn't bioluminesce. That's a good word, by the way. That's the biggest word I've heard. That's the biggest word I've used all day. That is, no joke. What's up, Gentleman Crow? How are you?
Blue fire give lights. Yeah, I mean, if you're going into this, in theory, dark cave, nothing about it is dark. There's just no light source, so clearly there's, like, nasty glowing algae in this ice cavern.
Yo, GG, words for words. Words for swords, I'm sorry.
Words for swords.
Words for swords. That second S in there didn't exist when I read it the first time, apparently.
That's alright. As established, we're not good at this, so, like, reading is hard, and that's
You know what? I'm gonna stick up for us, because we panicked so hard when Earl opened up that lens, and we were like, oh my god, did we miss that? No, we didn't miss it. He just skipped it. So I'm gonna stick up for us. I think we did fine.
We weren't as bad as we thought we were. Where were light arrows ducked out? Light arrows were in Water Trial in Ganon's Castle. Or Ice Trial.
No, you said it the first time.
We've got some debate in chat. And Zephyr, 9th place. So who will be our 10th place finisher?
Zeph potato skipping to victory?
Potato skipping to victory?
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
The trial on the right. Yeah, there's only 2 trials. There's one on the left and one on the right. I always forget that you can do this. And, like, you never think about it, because most of the time when you come here, you're like, oh yeah, just shoot the bombs, jump across. But, like, if you have long shot and Pierre, that is much faster than shooting the bombs, watching that cutscene, and then crossing over.
Oh. Potato skip is skipping the ocarina by leaving the forest elsewhere. You do start with ocarina, but it still flashes that text when you leave through the bridge.
You get a second fairy ocarina. Yo, shout out to our buddy the Fist. I called it. Called it earlier.
Called that we would be seeing Bongo Bongo.
He
And
was gonna
spin strats. Love
There we
it.
If only spin slashes were not broken on on certain emulators. Like, I try to do it on RetroArch all the time, and I can't do it. Certain hardware is better than others in certain situations, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Haiti Potato, 10th place.
Rounding out the top 10. Excellent.
Earl's
Sure,
like, fine,
Earl.
fine, I'll grab it. I'll grab it, fine.
That's fine.
Yo, GG to Haiti. I think Haiti was mentioning that they've only been playing for a couple months.
Oh,
So,
really?
I think so. They were in my... I was doing a Scrubs setting seed yesterday, and Haiti came by. I think he mentioned that... I think they mentioned they've only been playing for, like, a couple months. So...
I know the name from Scrubs. They've been running
Yeah.
the qualifiers. But I don't know anything beyond that.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly how long it was, but I definitely remember. There's Rock Chalk!
Rock Chalk! So close to the top 10, but GG's, finishing in 11th place.
That is a good name, indeed. Start. I have no idea who that is, so GG. I do think it's really cool to see a lot of the runners that are mostly doing scrubs, but also, you know, taking on, you know, let's do some standard stuff against, you know, people like What the Hells and people like, you know, Ecola and, you know, Ham and Melrose and all these really, really good players. Like, just because you're new to this does not mean that these weekly races aren't, you know, that you're not welcome, for sure. Like, anyone that feels like they want to get into this and do this, you know, it's very, very fun, as you can plainly see. We love doing it. We love talking about it. And it's really cool to see, like, some new people that have only been playing for a couple months not being afraid to, like, join these big weeklies with these really, really accomplished runners.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I mean, part of it is you can gauge your own skill level better when you're doing it this way. I do not know, Blastegg. I assume someone mentioned to Rock Chalk that we swapped restreams. But that is a better question. I believe Cubs is currently in charge on the back end. We're just here to meme.
That's it. That's it. We weren't even really here to give commentary, honestly. I think I only mentioned like one item, and that was it. I think I was just talking about other stuff the whole time. God, can you believe they went into like some cave and they were like, "We need Kuiper to do commentary, please, please."
I'm sure they were very excited to see her back. I apologize that I did not know that you were on like a 1-year hiatus from commentary.
Oh no, it wasn't. It's never an intended thing. It's just always when I have time and when I don't have time.
Yep.
That's all.
And Earl did opt to go up and get the hint.
Nachibato, I'm sorry if that's how. I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly, but as someone who used to work in sports radio, that's very, very common. I used to do that all the time. If there wasn't much to talk about, I would talk about mayonnaise. Or any other condiment of your choice, whichever one you like. Melqui, what's your favorite condiment?
Oh gosh.
Chat, put your favorite condiment in the chat right now. What's your favorite condiment to put on anything?
I mean, I do really like mayonnaise, but I also live in the American Midwest, so like mayonnaise is my blood. so I don't know.
Mayonnaise is in your blood.
It's in my blood. Hot sauce, ketchup, horseradish, mustard. Ooh.
That's what I'm here for. Free beer. I'm assuming that's how to pronounce your name. That's what I'm talking about. Some horseradish mustard. Cup hat finishing in 12th place. And guys, if you're wondering why we're talking about condiments, it's because we know where light arrows are. They're in the water trial. We're waiting for Earl to find them. You should get that checked.
I mean, maybe. But yeah,
shout out to
horseradish
18
is
hearts.
Really good. I like honestly like a sriracha mayo.
Yeah, I was resisting the urge to say sriracha because that's just such a basic answer, but it's so good.
Yeah, but it's so good. Oh no!
Now, I'm not no, Errol, no. Haiti,
welcome in. GG's. Nice job.
Haiti, I hope you don't mind. I actually, when you finish, I was talking about how I think you were in my stream yesterday, and you mentioned how you've only been playing for like a number of months. So very, very impressive. GG on the 10th place finish. How loud am I? How loud I am? All right, how long is it going to take Earl? I think the water trial's next. So
I think so.
Water trial is next. Gonna get the light arrows and head on up to Ganon. Ice trial. Cubs? Shut up. It is not ice trial. It is clearly the water trial. It's just really cold water. There they are.
Right. There is lights for Earl. And we do have
A couple other finishers, I think.
couple other finishers should be coming through. Jimbo finishing in 13th place. Oh, come on.
Where's the other one?
Come on. Sniping incoherent.
There it is, okay. Also, shout out to Jimbo, once again asking, why did I agree to this?
I mean, I like this response in Raise Time. Like all rando players, your brain is broken.
Keep just doing it to ourselves.
By the rando.
Generally, yeah. It's kind of one of those things where you do a couple seeds and they're not too bad when you're first learning. Because normally when you're learning, you turn off all the really crappy stuff, right? The stuff you don't want to do. Mm-hmm. And then the more and more you do, it's more like the rando will like condition you to be like, hey, I know this is really bad, but you're gonna keep going. And then once you're done, you're gonna complain about it. And then when you're done complaining about it, you're gonna do another one that's gonna be worse. And we're just like, okay, I guess that's fine. All right, will we get a?
I love this.
Are we still arguing about ice and water? Are we still arguing?
The medallion has a snowflake on it.
And snow is not ice. Snow is not ice.
What do you... okay.
Dihydrogen monoxide trial.
Excuse me? What do you mean snow is not ice?
Snow is like some weird middle ground between water and ice.
No! Snow is literally an ice crystal.
No, it's different. It's different.
Chat. Science side of Twitch.
Listen.
That was a great Ganondorf from earlier.
That was a great, yeah. By the way, great Ganondorf fight, by the way. Ice falling from the sky is hail. Snow is different. Got to think, I thought originally, coming into this commentary, that the only thing me and Melqui were going to disagree about is chickens. Turns out we disagree about everything.
Turns
everything.
out, never pair us together again on
Never.
this.
Never, ever. Yo, Lady Draco, thank you for the sub for 15 months. Kuiper is putting that shovel to work. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Alright. Ganon is here. We have lost our sword. However, shall we overcome?
I'm not sure, actually. I really don't know.
I don't know.
I really do like the idea of you're playing this game as like a 10-year-old kid and you've gotten through it, and then like the sheer amount of panic that must instill in you in that moment is so like, oh my god, he knocked my sword away. Oh my god, what do I do? Like, it's a really, really like cool thing that the game and Nintendo decided to do.
You know what's another cool thing?
Yo, hi Jimbo.
This definition of snow that literally says it's individual ice crystals.
Did you look? I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I'm leaving.
Yes, welcome in, Jimbo. GG's. We are just about to see Earl finishing up Ganon.
Oh my god.
Kuiper can't really handle some truth bombs.
Anyway, are we getting Earl in here for for an interview maybe? Jim, I'd love to know what you did, because your comments in the race channel were hilarious. I would love to know what you did. Please explain it in like excruciating detail.
Oh, sad.
Oh, incoherent. No. GG Earl, 15th place.
Yes, GG Earl, 15th place. I do want to call out Alf accidentally screwed up a save quit, apparently, and so forfeited. Looks like we did have another forfeit as well. Alright, looks like Earl is coming in for an interview. So, chat, if you have any questions.
Welcome on in, Earl. GG on the top 15.
Thanks.
So I'll ask you the same thing I asked what the hells. Give us your go ahead and give us your thoughts on this seed.
Okay.
All right, great.
Useless storms again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need to tell you, like, yesterday I did see where storms was also in Way Hero location, which also led to nothing required. Just come on.
Yeah, we were watching those storms checks with great anticipation because we were counting down whether or not it was going to end up being burning cack or chickens. And of course it ended up being burning cack for Requiem. But
yeah, what was your how did you kind of deduce this whole logic chain of the Epona for the Spirit Temple bomb bag, for your forest access was weird, and all of that stuff?
Well, for Forest Temple, I kind of felt, since we had a letter early and was able to handle it early, that Minnie was probably going to be in there. So I kind of felt Forest was going to be in logic anyway. For the, I don't know what to say about the Epona song, so it kind of just made sense to me. I don't know. I guess one thing is that I initially didn't GGG and didn't stick with it because I was just had a bad feeling about it, and that burned me too. So
yeah, it was just tough because the whole time we were sitting here thinking like, okay, this Kakariko Way of the Hero for Epona, once we realized it wasn't, big pose, and we're like, okay, well, yeah, it's to cross the wasteland, and that means that your long shot has to be somewhere, but then the bomb bag showed up, and we were like, okay, for a time, we thought maybe that wasn't the logical bomb bag, and that you just needed, to get across for Requiem to come in and back as child. And there was a whole lot of stuff that we didn't even know. Watching like two runners at the same time, we were struggling, like, okay, maybe there's a chance that's not it. And then eventually you ended up doing Bomb Shoe Bowling, and like, nope, that's the logical bomb bag because there's another one sitting right there.
Yeah, I think like this kind of, I was assuming that menu was available in Ice Caramel. I was kind of assuming Lens of Truth is out there somewhere, so I was like, screw it, I don't need that. Lens instead, so I just kind of assumed I was in launching game, I didn't have that.
It was tough, but hey, man, GG. It was fun to watch. Your little hint tracker helped us out quite a bit because there was a couple times where we were like, "What was the way of the hero there? How many barons are we missing?" I do want to ask, you did full clear 2 baron locations before reading the hints. Just unfortunately, like the placement for your bottom of the well hint and your Gerudo Fortress hints, just right after you clearing them out.
And Gerudo Fortress is kind of okay because those are just in kind of rough locations. Like they're technically bomb hamlocked, which is behind Gerudo Fortress anyway. So it kind of felt as unavoidable, but Bono definitely stung.
Yeah, that's a big time commitment. Melqui, did you have anything you wanted to say or ask?
Not really. I mean, I noticed, after you went into, well, of course you got the hint and probably wished that you had some bombs to drop on that, but otherwise, I mean, you played really well, followed the logic. I'm sure that Lens was more of a like, okay, I know that I might need this. You did opt to go up and get the hint rather than clearing Ganon's first, which was something we had been talking about prior to any finishes. So I guess what made you decide to go up and get the hint rather than go through the castle first?
Because there was still other places to go. I still had Child Spirit, I still had War Temple.
Mm-hmm.
And my FW is in a awkward location.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That makes sense. Let's see. I'm just checking chat quick. We've started having runners come in and explain what they did along the way. Okay. Chat, do you have any other questions? Do you have any other comments on this seed? Obviously, it's a Trez seed, and 5 minutes in, you find out it's AD for Nocturne.
It's strange that Trez bailed immediately after that. It was so weird. It's like right after we found that hint, it's like, oh, all right, I gotta go. Sorry. Thanks. See you later, guys. Yeah, GG to the rest of the follows. Oh, Haiti Potato would like to know, Earl, what is your favorite color?
I don't really know.
All right. I saw a question and I asked it. So, all right. But thanks, Earl. GG on the race again. It was fun watching. And I think with that, Cubs is going to send us somewhere. I think he's going to send us on a raid. But thanks, Earl. Appreciate it. And thanks for getting on Restream, man.
Thanks.
Again, big shout out to both of our runners, both Earl Weird and What the Hell. Shout out to our trackers there in the chat. And of course, I am Kuiper Don't Care.
Maybe that'll pull up.
and that's Melqui.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us for this week's NA Weekly. And I am not certain where we are going, but Cubs is going to be raiding somewhere. So stick around for that. And while you're at it, give our runners a follow. We couldn't have restreams if they weren't here to run the races. Excuse me.
It is getting really late. It's past my bedtime. This seat took way too long.
Yeah,
Took two-
thanks, Trez.
Oh, of course, it's Trez's fault. We don't get to blame him anymore though, because he's not here.
Oh no.